No difficulty.
Yeah, what are you saying?
No.
Why did it undo? Okay.
Can you hear me?
Everything's going well.
It just stopped selecting the. Is that sounding normal? Is that sounding good?
Woo! Tell us. Hello.
Yeah,
It seems good.
who's Carrie?
All right, so
we are live in the studio with Superdillin.
Hi.
I mean, I guess we're always live in the studio. But
Yeah.
you're the special
I've
part.
never been here before, so that's really exciting.
So what we're gonna do is you're gonna be our guinea pig. We're gonna take you through.
Yes.
We have a little build here that nobody's got to see yet. So we're gonna take you through and see if you can survive the prototype.
Oh dear. Okay.
You signed the waiver, right?
I did not.
Here, you need a dagger.
That's
Here.
okay.
Okay.
You just had this in your pocket.
Yeah.
I love that.
This is Dwarven Board.
Wait, you brought your
This place
second?
is magical.
You brought your second. So the reason he has these daggers is because he would throw around actual not knives, but actual
Blades.
heavy tools
Sure.
and blades.
Yeah.
And he needs something to do with
Drills.
his hands. So Janet ordered these
She
foam
was worried.
daggers off of Amazon.
So this is a safety precaution that you
Yes.
have.
For your own safety.
Sure, great.
Yeah, in case someone tries to stop you.
Well, good.
Okay.
I love it. It's giving me a sense of power. Okay.
Uh-oh, don't let go of your head. All right, so we are on day 5 of our Kickstarter. We have broken $2 million. Hey, I'm curious, how would anybody abbreviate million if they had to write it? Just write it, throw it in the chat. Just take a poll.
Don't be wrong.
Right.
Be
No,
correct.
Wait, you know what? Wait, we're going to stop here. One of the important things about Dwarven Forge is you want to be wrong a lot, right?
You
We
wanna
wanna
be wrong?
fail as fast as possible. Unless you're trying to abbreviate something. with
Unless
letters
you're
and-
trying to abbreviate million,
Yeah.
then be
but,
correct.
But generally, our aim is we want to fail as fast as possible, right? Because there's no right or wrong answer with art, and we just want to iterate and try it away
That's
until you
very
run out
true.
of time,
That's very true.
and then tell people it's coming soon, and then just keep going.
And then just just keep fudging your way through. It's
Exactly.
amazing.
So, day 5 of the Kickstarter, we've broken through $2 million. We have
Amazing.
unlocked a couple new bits, the Flortal, some townsfolk. We're going to take a look at all of that. We're going to answer your questions, particularly the hard-hitting questions. Did you know you're going to be faced with some hard-hitting questions?
Am I gonna answer them? Can I just make
you
up
just make
Dwarven
something up.
Forge
Yeah,
lore here on the spot?
But you need to have a dwarven accent. You need to maybe think of a voice, character voice for the dwarf, and then you can. Okay, so work on that.
Okay,
You get another
give me a
time.
moment.
We'll come back to you.
Okay.
And then what else are we doing tonight? What's happening, Chris? What's going on? Where
What
are
is
we?
happening? Hello.
Oh, wait,
Whoa.
this is in breaking news.
What else is in? We're doing a giveaway. It's about an hour in. Sorry, I'm reading stuff. We're doing about an hour in. $50 pledge manager credit.
$50.
Yeah, for
American...
if you want to be able to get $50 of this stuff. Yeah.
Am I eligible for the giveaway?
If you
Can I
type the
join?
if you type the giveaway word in chat, I suppose there's nothing I can do about it. So we'll be
Darn.
picking that
Maybe
chat.
better. We can give you. We'll sign a prototype and give you a prototype to take home. That would be-
Oh, that's
and maybe it's not
too
really
sweet.
worth $50, but it's a memento. Nobody else has it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're also. Do we have any news before we dive into?
Is there any news outside of we broke 2 million and we unlocked this
That's
stuff?
like big news.
Read the update of the news. I don't know.
That's fair.
two
We had an update
stairs
go
in the
out.
Wizard House and.
We had an
This
update
is the
go
big
out. We
stuff.
had an email go out earlier today. It's got all the news in it. All we're doing is this Kickstarter, basically.
That's the news.
Yeah.
We
That's the
have
news.
12
This
more
has been our
days.
week.
I do feel like that's enough.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you've got plenty.
But anyway,
All right.
feel like
So
the reason people are
before
here.
we, is there any? Do we need any other preamble before we start looking at this thing? Oh, here's the preamble. If you've never, or the last disclaimer, or the whatever. If you've never watched this show before, welcome. Only rules are there's 2 rules. 1, feel free to interact with us. That's why we're here. We are live. We want to hear your questions. We want to hear your jokes, particularly dad jokes.
it's not even a rule. That's just like letting
But
them know.
but that's the fun.
All right.
Like we want to play. We want to play off you and hear what you have to say. We want your feedback. And 2, be nice. We are people, and everybody else in the chat are people. So be nice to all
Yes.
these wonderful humans because we have the greatest community ever, and we appreciate everybody that is back in the Kickstarter. You can even watch this if you're not back in the Kickstarter. It's free on the internet for now. But you can also back it for $1 if you want and just follow along.
Speaking of which, Crystal Soli's here.
Crystal!
Ah!
Wait, big question is, how are you feeling, Crystal? She's been having some Life has been kicking her in the nuts.
Crystal, I'm sorry about that.
Right?
Life is what
That
a
can be me.
Life is hard.
Yeah.
life is not paying attention to
Speaking
the chat
of
rules.
speaking of the hard-hitting questions,
Yeah.
Yeah.
why do bad things
Crystal
happen to
do
good people?
Why? Yeah.
Oh. And get that dwarf voice going.
Yeah.
All right.
Well.
Let's not actually make.
Okay. So let's look at some new. Let's look at this. Let's look at this stuff.
Yeah.
So well, first
Let's
of all,
look at this stuff.
What's delightful is. You broke the internet.
No audio.
Sound is back now.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Okay, start that over again.
So yes, I have seen live streams using Dwarven Forge products. I've watched that happen. I've seen like some faraway stuff at a convention or two, but I've never been this up close and personal with. I've never been like right in front of any Dwarven Forge stuff, like past or present. So I'm excited.
What are you most excited about?
I want to put my little mitts all over your trinkets. But I want to see how this works. I'm seeing a lot of really exciting and fascinating looking stuff right now, and I want to know all of its parts. Hello.
So this was before you touched one of the pieces.
It's
You're like, ooh,
heavy.
yeah, that was that moment. So this is actual dwarvenite, real, genuine, uncut, raw, pure dwarvenite. So this is what the pieces feel like. And there's a thing that you get to see at conventions where you hand someone a piece, where they look at it, you say, you can touch it, you hand them a piece, and that thing when they touch it, there's it somehow feels like, I don't know. How do you explain that to the internet?
It's good hand feel.
Yes.
They know what that means.
Good hand feel. Put it on the website,
Good hand
Chris.
feel.
Let's get this up.
All right. You said this is Dwarvenite. I know that we're live.
No. Okay.
But I feel like, I feel like.
Tell me what you feel.
There was a time where I thought that reindeer were made up because they just seem so magical and they're in so many magical stories.
And they're like
but then
12
you
feet
find out
tall.
they're real.
Yeah.
Is Dwarvenite a real thing, or are you making
You're
that
literally
up?
holding it.
It's real. It's a
You
real
know
thing.
how you know?
Okay,
Flip it over. And what does it say on the bottom?
This is
I know. Flip
Made
this
in
one
China?
over. Yeah. Flip that one over. Look at the bottom there.
genuine Dwarvenite.
Yeah,
It
so
says
you
that.
know it has to be real because it says it. Right? That's the rule. The thing says it. No, it is our own. It's our proprietary PVC blend. We have our own. We grind up a few pixies and put them in the plastic, and then it becomes Dwarvenite. Or maybe
The bad kind of pixies, the ones that do curses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe it's a few dwarf beard shavings. But no, we have our own secret recipe for PVC plastic.
That's
That gives us
cool.
this,
Okay.
So and also you can throw it on the floor. Check this out.
I can throw it.
Throw it.
I can throw
hard.
things in
Like-
here.
like you
Love this
a
place.
solid cement
Okay.
floor. Woo! Did you see it bounce? No.
Okay.
I take your dagger and hit it. So, it's dwarvenite. So anyway,
Wow.
these are not dwarvenite though. So be careful. Don't throw these prototypes on the floor. 'Cause
I
they can
will
chip. They're
not.
polystone resin. They could break.
I will not.
But anyway, there's magic hand feel.
Yeah,
Which is
it's
gonna
really
be-
good hand feel.
Yeah, and it's amazing to see people at church and go, wow.
And-
Also, have you noticed this is one of my other favorite things that gets people excited?
Yeah,
right?
I was gonna ask because I see this place is all lit up. There's like lanterns.
like not
in
like
these
the slang lit up, like
rooms-
actual light lit up.
This place is lit.
Yes.
It's not very very bright light.
But like there are these like lanterns out here, but like
Chris.
who cares that it's not that bright?
Watch
this
this.
is a working lantern.
Yeah.
This is like
Wait, where did the darkness go? Oh wait, there.
Where did the darkness go?
where did the
All I find
darkness
is
go?
Where are my lights?
The hard-hitting question.
I didn't even know you knew Kingdom Hearts.
This-
Anyway, all right. So the LED is another thing that I think people tend to get excited by.
Yeah, people, including me.
Yeah. So let's say you're a brand new backer, and
Yeah.
you've wandered up to this. What do you want to know about this stuff before we go into specific pieces and like whatever?
Yeah. Okay. I
Satellite view.
want to understand. Oh my god, I have so many questions. Okay, so my first one related to this piece that you just showed
Yes,
me with the LED.
I stole your weapon too.
You took my. Oh my god!
I told you can't drop your dagger. You don't know. You could get stabbed
in
the
a
back,
tavern like this. You cannot be off your guard.
You're gonna be shivved before you know. You don't even know.
Whatsoever. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
And this
gracious.
in the final. This is so this is a. Miles mocked this thing up, so the final final ones will be embedded. Where do I have one that's embedded?
They're embedded. Okay, so that was my question.
This was a quick,
so they're like in the base.
Yeah, like
of
this
the
one
piece.
This one's more of a closer mock, right? Where it's
it's inside. Okay,
cool.
cool.
Right, so it'll
Amazing.
be the stuff on the inside, but for quick mocking up purposes, he did a couple where he just put the electronics on the back.
Sure, just to
Yeah, because look, all these things are handmade, so it's a long time to get all this to show off.
Yeah.
All right. So what did you even get to your question? Did I just?
That was going to be my question.
Okay.
You answered it preemptively.
Yeah.
My other one is
Really good interview, right? I'm just.
I'm having a great time.
Did you know this is an interview? I didn't either. I don't know. We're just.
This isn't an interview. It's a conversation. It's
So
hanging out.
in this conversation, what are your next 9 questions?
My
about
next 9 questions. Okay, so what is this? What am I looking at right
Ooh,
here? There's a switch.
The Gavner's tape or the biscuit? Okay, the biscuit. So
a biscuit.
Yeah, this is great. This is
terms.
absolutely unscripted too, which is amazing, because that is one of the brand new features in Cities Untold. So check this out. So these are like hundreds of pieces. I don't know how many pieces do you think are here.
Like how many jelly beans are in the
Yeah,
bottle?
I
think.
And I have actually no idea what the answer is. But
great, good. That's not going to bother
so whatever
me
you
later
guess is the
at night.
right answer.
I'm gonna say there are like 100 and. No, there's like 95 pieces here.
Oh, easily more than like 96. So I don't know, it's a lot of pieces. But if each floor, if you think about it, each floor is a floor plus an insert plus 4 corner plus 4 walls.
Okay, I thought some of these were full
so you're
pieces.
talking at least like 300
Oh
pieces.
wow, yeah.
Anyway,
oh my god.
So check this out.
Dang.
You can, although you might not want to because we'll see how it holds up, but we can stick them together with these little biscuits. So this little guy that you saw is a biscuit.
Oh.
They're little flat pegs. You know why it's called a biscuit?
They're made of
Biscuitite?
biscuitite.
No. So in carpentry there are biscuit joiners, which are these devices that cut a slot in wood, and
Okay.
there's a little wooden biscuit that fits in there.
Yeah.
And then you glue them together. So it's based out of biscuit joiners, and we call them flat pegs, but we just like biscuit once we were there, so we stuck
cool.
with it.
Okay.
Similar to this room. You know what this little shape is called? That's the dangle room.
It's a dangle?
Yeah, the dangle room.
It looks
because it dangles off the side of a square and a thing, and we didn't know what to call it. So dangle room.
Dangle room.
It had like a fancy name that nobody could remember, but dangle room you can't forget. So anyway, so biscuits. So welcome,
Okay.
welcome, Dylan.
Yes, thank you.
This is Dwarven Forge in a nutshell. It's just absolute nonsense all day long, playing with toys and nonsense, making up words and then stringing them together and laughing about it, and then putting it on the internet, and people throw thousands of dollars at that word.
Yeah, and then there's a pack called the Modular Wall of Doom.
Modular
Yeah.
wall.
And we made the mother of
Doom.
all mushrooms.
So the little biscuit, there's little slots, biscuit holes, biscuit slots, which actually are hot dog shaped because they also take. See, there's like a little. Maybe you can tell in the thing. There's little tiny dots on the side. Like there's the bun is bigger. Hard to see in the prototype, but that is a genuine hot dog. It's a silhouette of a hot dog. This is important. These are hard hitting visuals.
It is hot dog shaped. I would have just said it's an oval, but.
No, but it's got little hot dog things at the front and the back because there's little. Anyway, that also takes some of our paired pegs. So, anyway, you can stick the little biscuits in the biscuit slots.
Okay.
And then stick the stuff together so that you can lift stuff up and fly it around as a unit, which is kind of a big deal for us because normally when you're building a dungeon, you just throw a bunch of tiles on the thing and it's fun, or you can put them on a terrain tray. We have magnets. This is going to blow your mind too. Wait.
Yeah, I saw a magnet. I saw clearly that there's a magnet here.
This is really fun. I don't know if you've ever knew this, but we don't do any preparation for these streams.
That's fine. Yeah. I don't want you to do any preparation. Oh,
yeah, good. Well, we didn't mean to.
Heavy.
So here.
Hello.
Yeah, you can look at that. So
Ooh.
Normally in the olden days, we just built dungeons on metal trays, and it was magnet. And you can turn it sideways. And
the 1800s.
Yeah, that's black and white. It was like
yeah.
And now we have full color. However, in cities, we want to go up. right? We want verticality. We want to have the z-axis, three-dimensional play. Right?
Yes. Well, that's like a
very
primary aspect in like so many games is that height, flight,
Yes.
depth, even
Yes.
like going underground, underwater.
Yes.
Like all of that stuff is like mechanized in tons of RPGs. So why?
And
you
video
know.
games has you used to doing it, and cinema has you right. You want to be going. You want to be behind. You want drama. So in order to go up, we needed to join stuff because we wanted to hang stuff over like cantilevered balconies and things, whatever. So the biscuits. So that was you spotted like one of like the top 3 new features of this thing. You discovered the biscuits.
I
So
saw
it's like
a
you found
thing that
secret
I
door.
wanted to poke, and
Yeah.
I pointed it out. But
That's a
like,
good question.
this is great.
Oh, you get one more question, and then we're going to go into the thing.
Okay, one more question.
Or maybe 2. Let's see how good they are.
You- but-
No wrong answers. No pressure.
Okay. So all right, I think I am misunderstanding the scale of these pieces.
25 millimeter. Did you know what you were getting into?
No! Who are you?
What do
How? All right, so like this.
What do you mean
So
by
like
you're
this
misunderstanding
this room up here
Yeah.
is how many like pieces put together?
So forget
Or
the pieces
like-
for a
yeah.
second. Let's look at the scale. So D&D, 1 inch, 5 feet,
I've heard of it.
right?
Yeah.
So we've got in here. Look at this. Our little 1 inch squares.
Oh,
on the floor.
there are
So,
some 1 inch squares.
Yeah, and
Okay.
some of them are hidden, right? Like, so look at this, the boards here. We got the little things here, bump it. That's making you a square. That's making a square. So then we get really lively. Also, these prototypes are a little skewed, not for but when they line up a little better, you have little breaks here. These are basically half. It's hard to tell because it's off square. But essentially, there are squares baked in everywhere you go. There's little squares.
Oh,
You see
now
it?
I see it. Yeah,
I
yeah.
should get you one of the wilderness pieces. This will blow your mind. All right,
Oh my God.
Yeah, just when you're getting used to that, no.
Bye.
So,
How's Chet doing?
how is Chad
How are
doing?
you doing tonight?
There's a,
What's going
there's
on?
a lot here.
Check this out. All right.
Oh, okay. Oh, hello.
So turn it to the camera so the internet.
All
see it.
right,
And
internet.
now
Look at that.
Somehow see through it with X-ray vision to see the squares. Maybe you
I could see it on that big
There.
old screen over
Right, we
there.
got little square. Well, we can do it there so you can see it. Look at this little like roots. This is the little patch. This is a square.
That's a square.
This is a square. This is a square. Square. Like all the squares are in there with the roots and the plants and the rocks.
That is cool.
Right. So once you know what to look for, there's a grid where you look at it. You're like, oh, it's just wilderness. Boom.
Oh, there's a little hidey hole over here.
thoughtful touches.
I would go
So
in there.
there's also little bits. Let's see this one on the side. On the sides, sometimes there's little beetles where there's.
Oh
we like
yeah.
to hide
There's
little-
like little
Yeah.
roots
We
from
like to
the
hide
trees.
little bits around. So A, it's just fun to discover. B, it's fun if you're painting it, you discover them. But anyway,
Yeah.
back into this thing. So the scale is right. The 1 inch, 1 inch is 5 feet. The inches are in there, so your scale. So this is basically a 20-foot. This is 20 feet from finger to finger. 'Cause it's
Okay.
4 inches.
Yeah.
So that's the technical scale. Mm-hmm. And then in terms of scale, the pieces, I don't know. There's a bunch of pieces in here, but
Okay. Cool.
I'm not going to ask you to guess the price of this because that's not going to be a productive conversation. So, what should we go? Should we go look at it, or do you have any more big broad? This is good. These are good big broad picture
No,
questions.
no,
You're
no.
really,
That's good.
you're starting with the salad.
I may have more as we are fiddling. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, there should be. I want a deluge of questions because you know what? This stream, like I don't know what's going on in the chat there, but generally a deluge of questions. Like it's just the
Good.
chat has lots of questions because inquisitive people are smart.
Yeah.
Right?
And creative people are
Yeah.
inquisitive.
Yeah. So
Yes.
it all works out. Any other big. Bits.
Can I play with
Yeah.
them?
Let's go. Let's go. Although, what I should do is get a little sandbox of pieces. That will. Oh, okay. This is. Oh, here's. Ooh, haha. Do you want to?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go into the pit, as it were, or do you want to play in the sandbox first and then go into the end?
What's the sandbox?
We have to find out. This is like you're
I
at
don't
a
know
fork
what
in the
this- why are you
road.
looking at me?
No one knows what the sandbox is. I do. Okay, so as soon as we were talking about this, I envisioned
Yes.
a like battle in this tavern in my head.
Why are you so violent?
With what? Well, I mean, you're the one who put a fighting pit in the tavern. If you don't want people in the fighting pit,
why did you build a fighting
why
pit?
do you build a fighting pit?
Yeah, it's true. You got me there.
You could
Yeah.
be, that could be a swimming pool,
So
a hot
it
tub.
could have been, yeah.
Yeah, but
Jello wrestling
but
or
it's
something.
not. It's a fighting
Chocolate
pit.
pudding. Well, the story here is this is an inn or a tavern, which is built in Lowtown, right? So Lowtown is pretty seedy. Basically, it's where the cutthroats live, the poor folks, the smugglers, it's a wretched hive of scum and villainy, that sort of gag. And in the heart of Lowtown, somebody built an inn. It's probably old money, right? Because those floors, parquet floors, pretty fancy.
I was gonna say it's very nice for Lowtown.
Yeah,
not too shabby for Lowtown.
Well, it probably was maybe okay. Original old town was like old money, and they started, and then the city sort of grew on, and like the newer money came in and then made High Town, and so then Old Lowtown kind of got abandoned, and this place was probably abandoned for a while. Anyway, someone came in and they like fixed it up. They kicked out all like the what's like a D&D version of a meth head.
You know, I don't know that Hasbro has written drugs into the game. I don't think that they've done that. But like skooma, some skooma.
Let's call. Well, how about vagabonds?
Vagabonds.
How about bandits? Because that's a classic.
Bandits.
Maybe some bandits were in there. Kick out some bandits. Anyway, so maybe they hired some first level adventurers to kick out some bandits, reclaim the space, set up a nice tavern. It was like, all right, this is going to be the thing. And because it's in the middle of Lowtown, rough clientele, right?
Sure.
Who do you think was coming in here? Like what?
I think we've got some sort of loosely patched together organized crime. A group of people, opportunists who saw that the folks here were struggling and decided to take it upon themselves to give them help for a price, and that price gets
what's their name?
steeper and steeper. Their names are the name of the group.
Yeah.
The Thorny Guys.
The Thorny Guys.
The Thorny
How
Guys.
about the Thorny Folks? Let's be more. Let's
Thorny
be more
Folks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or how about the Thorns?
The Thorns.
Yeah,
That's better.
Right, because it's broad. It's like,
yeah.
Right.
The Thorns.
All right,
okay.
So definitely. Okay. So the Thorns are probably coming in here, and there's probably a rival. There's probably like a rival gang or a rival thieves guild or something for the Thorns, like Capulets and Montagues sort of West Side Story thing.
Yeah.
Who would the Thorns? Who's the thorn in their side?
The Thorns in the Thorn side. What about the Stingers?
Okay, the Thorns and the Stingers.
Thorns and the Stingers. Yeah.
Thorns and Stingers were coming in here because this was a great place to do it. Great selection of ales. They brewing their own mead in the back, doing the whole thing.
Yeah.
And fights were breaking out on a regular basis, right? Just a lot of fights. The Thorns and the Stingers just added it.
Yeah.
And the innkeeper's like, man, I didn't have this place cleared out of bandits just to have it destroyed by a bunch of bandits. So decided, you know what? We can't stop it. We're going to encourage it. We're going to make it legal and bet on it.
Oh, boy.
So they said, all right.
Okay.
We're just going to build a fighting pit in the middle of our tavern so we can sanction these fights and maybe even make some money. And so especially because the Thorns and the Stingers definitely the types that want to be doing a bunch of gambling, maybe have a few drinks and bet on each other, fighting each other, whatever. So it actually probably became lucrative, right? The house vig is like 10% on each thing. And
oh, sure. And the house, they've got both ends here. They've got places for you to sleep it off after you've got your butt kicked. So you got rooms, healing. Yeah.
This is probably. I bet this is their healer, right?
Yeah.
This is like there's a resident cleric that is just like
they are overworked. I'm telling you right now, they are doing too much.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they're making money on the healing. They're making money on the rooms. They're making money on the alcohol. They can rent you weapons. So. Because you're like, well, I don't want to just fight bare knuckle. We gotta let's step this up a notch. That's the Stingers we're fighting against. We gotta
these people are not coming here well prepared if they're walking in without weapons.
Yeah. But anyway, there's a lot of ways to make money. So I don't remember how this started, but we're
here.
I was explaining to you why we what the story of the inn is, right? So this is so we have a fighting pit in the center of the of the inn.
So cool.
Oh man, and then rooms to sleep it off. And okay, because we got all this organized crime going, we have a variety of little private areas that you can have secret meetings in.
Oh, great.
Like,
Yeah, I like this one
hidden
over
around.
here. This one's like super secret.
Yeah, especially because you have to lift off layers to get to that. We're going to get into it in a sec.
Yeah.
So what if we do this?
Yeah.
What if, let's go over to the sandbox for a second,
Okay.
and we're going to walk through the system. You're going to play with some pieces, see how it works, and then we're going to go in and see how it all actually gets built together.
Okay. Sweet.
I have to get a. Why don't you give us your D&D origin story while I grab some pieces?
Okay. Bye.
Yeah, I was gonna say. What do you? Tell them a little bit about yourself.
So tabletop games. I was really into Pokemon cards when I was a tot, and I used to, like a very cool person, I used to spend all my Friday nights at the public library in the young adult section. They had a game night on Friday nights, and it was Pokemon cards mostly when I first started going, and then Magic the Gathering at some point took over, and then alongside that, I remember like the first mutterings of Dungeons and Dragons, and I wanted to play it, but that was like we were hitting like the puberty years, and boys were starting to become mean, and they did not let me play it. But a few years later in high school, I met the goth kids, and they all played Vampire the Masquerade, and I got into that and got super hooked, and then later found out that there was like a world of games like this, and like that it was so much bigger than that. So that's kind of how I fumbled my way into this.
Man, the World of Darkness being like your introduction to RPGs would be wild.
Yeah.
That's such a strong
But it's a good
strong aesthetic.
It's a good framework. It's very story driven, right? It's very narrative driven versus mechanically driven, and so it's like I feel like it's just an engaging way to dive in.
Yeah.
And
I dove into that. So I played a ton of World of Darkness games for like years before I found out that there was like this whole other world out there. I played almost exclusively those games for storytelling, like RPGs. And then I had an entirely other hobby where I played, I don't know if you know Mordheim, which is like the sort of skirmish world in the Warhammer Fantasy universe. So I got all of my like tactical play from that. And then like World of Darkness was my like escape into fantasy storytelling and stuff. And then jumped out from there.
It's amazing. What a great peak. All right, so start with these. This is the simple way to start. We got the
okay.
These are our new City Builder basics.
Okay.
So they are all 2x2s, and imagine that will have a door.
Yeah.
Like this, it'll be hinged. They're right now not fully functional, and this is a window. You got doors, walls, windows, corners. Oh, we get some floors too. So you can just play with this, and then we'll escalate up.
Okay, incredible. Oh, this is very cool. No, I want this to be like a little long hall.
Yeah, so these ones are really kind of built off of. They're built similarly to the way that our like dungeons and caverns work, where it's just high multiples of like a couple simple pieces. So, floor, wall, corner, door, basically.
But let's we're gonna make
Here's
this
the floors. If you want to get a little
long.
If you want to open up.
Oh yeah, floors would be good.
That's what I want.
There's like 5 pieces, and I'm withholding one.
We got a lot of people who play Mordheim in chat apparently.
Oh my God, Mordheim rules, and you know what? Just because they discontinue something doesn't mean you still can't play it with me. Please. Yeah, I love that game.
I've never played it, but like I've been getting into skirmish games the last couple of years.
They're so good.
Because Hamster is like a big war gamer, and that's what got him into it was Warhammer when he was a kid. His cousins had like the books and stuff, and he just got like obsessed with reading the books and all the.
Yeah, I really loved how they like released the war bands with these like sort of like newsletter style things that were in universe. I mean, Warhammer is really good as a genre at that. Like they release a lot of canon goodies for people who like want to do more than just play the game. You can like actually like dive into their existing lore, and I do like that.
I've heard so many good things about like their video games too.
Yeah, they're I forget what it's called, but the Skaven one is pretty rad actually. Okay.
Let's see.
Okay. So this is like I'm envisioning this as like a
All right.
like a place where there are like shady meetings that happen.
Because shady meetings
Okay.
are exciting.
Shady meetings, but like whole guild meetings. Like it's like got a round table,
Like
not a round
Lions
table, like a
Club
long.
of,
Yeah.
They're saying Vermintide, which I have heard.
Vermintide.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Chat's the best.
Thanks,
they
Chat.
They will keep you honest. Call you out on Also, they just love everything that we love, and it's just delightful.
Anyone mention the yawning portal? Oh, why would anybody?
Nerds.
Why would anybody have brought up the yawning
Yeah,
portal
these
today?
are
I don't know
people.
with it.
Let me get you a bar. Okay, so this is.
Oh, this is so.
So,
cool.
all right, first, we got one thing.
Okay,
There he goes again.
he's gone. Goodbye.
Boy, I had.
Oh, what's
This is
this?
yeah. This is. Was that,
Ooh.
oh, so those are a bunch of Tudor walls.
Oh my God! Look
Which-
at this. Look at it.
Wait, don't get there yet. Hang
Wow,
on. Wait,
no,
you
no.
jumped the gun.
No, nobody look at it.
No toys. Yeah.
Don't look at it.
Okay, so before this is we're starting. So okay. All right, we're gonna start with just this thing. This
Okay.
is your first impressions.
Yes.
These are City Builder basics.
Yeah.
Was this easy to build with?
Yeah. Super
Was
easy.
it fun to build with?
Yes.
Because it's satisfying.
Uh huh.
Did you already have a story?
Yes, I do.
Right?
I've already concocted
Take you
what
3
happens
minutes.
here.
3 minutes, bunch of pieces. You got a room, get a story. You can run an adventure right now if you needed to.
Yeah.
All right, let's run the adventure. No. Okay. So these are the idea with these are entry level, easy to go. Just like
Right.
a bucket of these, you can make basically anything. They're basically wooden dungeons.
Yeah.
All right. So that's basic one. Now I'm going to show you the basics of the City Builder system, which is the way you step it up, and then we'll go into this thing. So
Okay.
oh, I've just destroyed everything. You made.
My dream.
Yeah. Well, this is kind of like the Buddhist sand paintings. Like the thing we do all the time is you labor over making like this thing. Take
Oh,
a
sure,
take a
and then
picture
you-
then destroy it, melt it down,
Yep,
and make the next.
yep,
And the
yep, yep.
impermanence of creation.
Makes-
It's just delightful.
Yeah.
Also, sometimes it's maddening. You're just like, wait, I just built a thing and now I'm tearing it
Yeah,
down and building
I
another
don't-
thing and tear it down.
I cannot destroy anything.
Yeah. No, we just
That's
keep it
about
separate.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to give you. This is our original one, so you can feel it in Dwarvenite. So this is the slightly more advanced version. So this is City Builder system. Use walls, corner posts. These are kind of a pain to put in.
Oh,
Pop those in. Sugar.
What? Okay. Alrighty.
Now, you can take that. You got walls. You got windows. Doors. You want single doors.
Give
you
me
want
that
double
one I like.
doors, Yeah, double the whammy.
Doors. These are working doors. I love that. I am the kind of GM that would be like, no, you walk through those doors. You push
Yeah.
those doors open and you
Well,
walk your
because-
little guy through them.
What's going to happen when they open those doors?
Yeah. I don't want you hopping over the doors with you got to walk through.
Also, if you want to get spicy, you can bend them out and pop the door out. So if somebody kicks the door down, you can have it go flying across the room or whatever.
Oh,
now
that's
it's
so
like now it's
neat.
in the scene, and maybe it's an improvised weapon, or who knows? Like they're slipping on it or whatever. But it's what's fun is
A
once
nice
you
little
when you
window.
physically build the environment, suddenly the environment is a big player, right? Like people are
Yeah.
using it to do all sorts of good stuff. So then this guy. So remember we were showing you the those before. So the LEDs are modular, so you can pop this out and change it for one of the Gothic lanterns or green serpent or yeah. So like we have the little tiny wall sockets, so you can customize your lighting, because you know what? the lighting makes a big difference in the scene.
Yeah.
Right, changing it to a red glowing crystal versus a torch versus a
Or
whatever.
indicate different kinds of magic that are in the
Yes.
air, like different colors of
Turn it on when
magic
that thing
yeah.
Yes, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
It becomes also players gravitate towards like the shiny glowy thing.
I sure do.
What is this? So, all right, so then check this one out too. Put this wall in.
Okay. Also, I like the feel of these. They're very they're
Dwarvenite.
They have
So
a softness.
let's say you make your players open the door. They choose which door they're going to go through. All right, let's say go open this one. You open this door. Wow. Pop on the wall. We've got it's a blade trap. So check this wall.
What?
Try it.
Is this magnet?
Magnets. So you got magnetic accessories.
Oh, hello. I thought it was a little robot at first.
It's a lever.
It's a lever.
Could be a robot. I mean,
Could be a robot.
Is it the magnet pot?
Yeah,
Oh,
I see it, the space for the magnet, but it's not there.
Yeah, you can put a. So with magnetic accessories, LED,
Oh,
LED
it's like a little
walls,
curtain.
magnetic walls, door walls, window walls.
Ooh, I like this one. This one's a gem. I wouldn't put this on
The
this
shelves,
wall, but I would
the-
put it
yeah,
somewhere.
But it's cool, right?
Yeah, it's very
narrative
cool.
bit. And once again, you can reveal this thing. Maybe there's an illusion cloaking it, and they find it, and then boom, it pops there. Or maybe
Right.
something happens, or
If
they,
they
there's
look
a
at-
tapestry, they tear it off the wall, and then you pull it out, or the blade pops out of the
That's
wall
pretty
into
cool.
the thing. And
Yeah.
So it's really fun to be able to sort of the magic of popping a thing onto the wall, and then it's there. It's like just delightful. All right, so this is the basics of the city builder system. This is
Wow.
our original bit. Now we've gone back into the city, and we're doing rustic wood, and we made a bunch of things, like we put the biscuit holes on the sides so we could attach these floors, because in the old days we couldn't attach these floors together. It was just gravity, and gravity has limitations.
Ah, okay.
Um,
Yeah.
So it's a little hard to fight sometimes. All right, so let's go. Let's come around the front of this thing.
Let's.
And we're going to come on in and see all the good new bits. So now that you have an idea of the system.
Okay.
So, all right. So remember, we had these walls. In the old days, we just had square everything. Now, check out the front of this guy here. That is using. Let's see. So we've taken essentially the same square, and we cut the corner out of chomp. It's like
Okay.
stacking
Yeah.
them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now we have a
More
wonderful
interesting
diagonal.
shapes.
Yeah,
and-
so now you can take that and we're going to do it with Tudor. Will it fit in the prototype? Come on, Tudor, fit in the prototype.
Oh, you're doing such a good job, prototype.
Right? It's
Prototype.
positive reinforcement for prototype. So you can, so now we have these wonderful diagonal shapes that'll break it up. So we've done that over here.
Amazing.
You pop around the front, you can marvel at this beautiful little.
Yeah, look at this.
oh,
Oh,
what do you
this
see in
is
the
like
door?
an awning. Oh, I
little
see a
pop this awning
Celtic
off.
knot, I believe. With
Yeah.
what I believe is it a door?
Yeah, well, it's not actually hinged. It will be in the.
Okay, so
in
it's
the
a
future,
door.
But check this out. We'll get you in close.
Okay.
Whoa.
E.
What do you look real closely? What do you notice?
Oh,
Let me show
okay.
it to the camera.
Hold on. What do I notice?
This is a test. This is a test.
Folks, what do I notice?
Look at the shiny. Look at the shiny. There's any metal on there.
Yeah. Oh, the metal that's like on the door. The hinges is up.
Those are handles.
Handles.
Plural. Why are there plural handles?
Why are there plural handles?
What do you see? What's the green thing?
There's two doors. Oh, you.
So
Oh,
Michelle-
that's so clever.
Michelle put a little. It's a little like halfling or gnome door in the other door, right? So the courtesy
Oh
door.
my God.
For the small folk.
That is
Like-
so cool.
How fun, right? Those are little tiny fantasy details that you can put in there. So it looks beautifully and decorative, and then you get closer, you're like, oh my gosh, there's two handles, and there's big.
Oh,
giant
that's
decorative handles
beautiful on the
inside.
back there.
Right.
That is
So
gorgeous.
once again, then that can become a little story element you use, right? If you're running from the authorities and you're a halfling, you're like, I'm going through the little door.
I'm going,
leaving
yeah.
the big door locked, and they're getting stuck, whatever.
Slip out there.
So that's coming in from the front. We got front action on the doors. We got, check this out too. It's a fun little look on the inside. Got little
Oh yeah, I see the little
built-in
cabinets
cabinetry.
and
put your D&D books in there.
oh my God, that's so cute.
Look at all this white stick. People pay extra for this.
Oh yeah.
We
Yeah, look at that.
the secret fairy dust
Gum.
and dreams. Everything is white stick. Is our secret.
It's
to
just the
everything.
gum
Yeah.
that people have been spitting
Little
when they get too drunk.
Rosettes.
Yeah.
Giant. It's like an ogre chewing gum.
Yeah.
We're going with this. It's now ogre gum.
It's ogre gum,
Forever.
that's
It's no longer
fine.
white stick. It's ogre gum.
Exactly.
you've left your mark. All right, so then we've got the lamp posts out front. There's a whole tale behind those lamp posts, but we've told it a whole bunch on stream, and it was in the newsletter showing it. I skipped that one.
I'll read the
one
email.
day, yeah. Go back and read all 6 updates in their entirety, and we'll be a test later.
Okay. Hey, give me.
Yeah,
Oh.
this little lampy.
Oh
the
my
Lowtown
God, that's so
lamp
cool.
post. So then we come on in, and we're already doing some fun stuff. So the so here's something exciting with right. So this floor, you were playing with this floor.
Yes.
Right. Solid does a thing.
Yeah.
Right. It does one trick. It's floor.
It's a floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it does it does a good job.
I don't want my floors to do too many things.
Whoa.
Normally, in real life.
This is Dwarven Forge. Yeah, we want versatility. We want options. Why do one thing when you can do like 3 things half as well?
What do these floors do?
So this is okay. So I've got to take a step. So this is your friend Floor here has a little surprise. Floor.
Pop out floor.
Floor has a hole. Floor has an insert hole. So this is and it'll match. The paint wasn't perfect on this one. They don't match 100%, but it'll be a little more.
Me, I didn't know that floor came out.
Right? Yeah. So you can pop out. So this could, if you wanted, in wherever players could have to search whatever, you could pop this out and play and be like, hey, look, there's a secret stairwell underneath, or if you're building. And you need to actually have a not-so-secret stairwell. Like in this case here, we have the floor. We just popped it out so the stairs can transition up. So you can actually get your minis up
regular
and down
staircase, secret staircase.
So you've got options. So now it can be a solid
trap
floor.
door.
Can be trapdoor. Can be stairwell. Can be whatever you want. So now
can be hiding, safekeeping. You hide your stash of money down there. Yeah.
Exactly. So now this floor, this is a champ, right? This thing is now doing a lot. Right?
Yeah.
That makes this. This floor is a chump. This floor is a champ.
That floor is old hat.
Yeah. Although if you bought this floor, it's a delightful floor. We love this floor. This is just a wonderful floor.
Move over,
but
regular floor.
New floor has a few new tricks.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah. Also, the floor will have biscuit holes. This one doesn't have them yet. But no, we love you, old floor. You did a wonderful job for 8 years, and you still work. You're still wonderful. I'm going to use you on the ground floor, and a lot of times I need a floor that doesn't do anything. Just it's a floor.
Plenty of people need regular floors.
But also parquet floor. You're an all-star.
But yes.
All right. So yeah. Now you need to have variety in your toolbox. So that's the thing. It took us a long time to figure out the terminology, but essentially we describe these pieces. This is a storytelling toolkit, right?
Yeah.
We are. It's not a dollhouse. It's not toys. It's a storytelling. It's all of these things. It's a storytelling toolbox, right? So we want to give you pieces with a lot of options that will let you tell various stories in a variety.
Right. You want to be able to switch things up so that you can make things more interesting.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. I didn't pay you to say that. This is you got the memo.
No, I got.
Where's the other memo? Oh, it's not. Oh, so then we got this is the bay window. Check this out.
Oh, cute.
Right? Little right. Who wants
Stained
to sit
glass.
there and look at the sun? So these window panes are going to be it's actually going to slot in. So let's say you didn't want a window. These are going to have a slot in the bottom. We'll slide the
actual
panes in. We
window
have
in.
different color window panes, so you can change out the look. We have a broken one. We have a solid one.
Oh,
right? So
cool. I like a broken window.
Different
yeah.
story. Wait, what's the story behind the broken window versus the regular window?
Why
right?
didn't they fix it?
Yeah. Or what's inside?
What's
Did it just
inside?
happen? Is it abandoned? I don't know. All right. So storytelling toolboxes. We use a lot of variety. So you got your bay window, which will also has biscuits on the back, so you can pop it on. So you can cantilever it out right the way this is. You can have it like hanging on the side of your thing, hanging out. Whatever.
Like a little balcony. You can have all that.
Or in this case, like if you want, we're doing the same thing. Remember, you were doing this with the big old walls. These are our little narrow walls. This is the little cousin of the big walls, and those fit in a 2-inch walls. So these ones are shorter.
like right here.
Yeah, so we fit in there the way those ones are.
Okay.
And the same ones fit in bay windows. So if you wanted, let's pop this. We could slot in a door instead of a window. And now it's like an entryway to your.
Now
this
is here.
Endlessly looking.
Yeah, I'll switch. Here you go.
But I don't want to mess up the composition.
No.
Well, we have to make sure we've captured it for the.
Oh yeah, let me put this back.
Yeah. All right, so You've come into this tavern, right? Big room. The thorns and the thorns and the stingers are duking it out in the pugilist pit here, doing their thing. Over in the side here, what you notice? This is like I don't know. There's a curtained off area. What's going on behind the curtain? What's happening over here?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to take advantage of the fact that everybody's going to be watching this fight.
Yes.
I'm going to mosey up on over to the bar over here, and I'm going to take a seat suspiciously close to that corner.
Probably unsuspicious.
To everyone else.
Yeah.
I know I'm being quite the scamp. And I'm going to go over to that corner, get myself a drink, and tune out the rowdy sounds of the bar so I can try to eavesdrop on what's going on behind that curtain. See what's going on.
I bet it's going to be too loud to eavesdrop, right? Because this is a rowdy pit fight.
It's a rowdy.
Right, so how are we gonna find out what's going on in there? If it's too loud.
Well, I guess if it's even too loud for me to eavesdrop, I'm gonna have to take a peek. I will.
How are we gonna pull that off without getting spotted?
Well, I'm going to incite a little bit of a fight.
Ooh.
I'm gonna since I can't hear what's going on over there.
Yep.
I'm gonna wait till someone at the bar reveals in conversation who they're rooting for, and I'm gonna throw my voice a little bit and make them think that someone else just took a pot shot at their favorite champion.
I can't wait to see the Thorns win in this one.
And I want to get them all riled up. I'm going to start another kerfuffle outside the pit. So now there's a fight in the pit. There's a fight outside the pit. The bartender's distracted. She's got to calm everybody down. And that's when I'm going to take my moment and slip.
Are you going to go through the curtain, do you think? You're going to where?
I'm gonna pop my way. Let's see what we got here. I think I'm gonna take my chances and go in through the curtain, and and you know what I think I'll do? I think I'll pretend to be trashed.
Yes.
I'll just, this isn't the bathroom.
It's really clean.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Right, so check this out. This was just a curtain. We got like 3 minutes of story from a curtain.
Yeah.
Right. This is storytelling toolbox. We just like all it is. It's just a dangle room with a curtain. And now we have 3 minutes of story. Now you're starting a fight. You're starting a whole thing.
Never trust the dangle room. Something's always going on in there.
Right. I mean, how did you get its name?
Exactly.
And the delightful thing about the dangle room is this slots in. This is the same diagonal wall that we're using over here, but this thing slots right into the dangle room. It also, the dangle room slots into the diagonal room. It also can slot into one of the any of the straight walls. So
that's cute.
Yeah. So same little, and this thing has the same gag. This is removable, so you can
with
put
the
a door
windows
in, you can put a solid in, you can put a window in, so you do the same thing. It's got a biscuits, you can put a platform if it's up suspended, it could have a bridge out or whatever. Yeah. Delightful little dangling. All right, so storytelling toolbox, as we just saw, like just a curtain, suddenly now there's a whole tale. Guess what?
What?
We have, that was a good, we've got not one, we've got another one over here.
Yeah.
Another one over here.
Yeah.
And there's something up here, and there's something there. So there's all these hidden nooks all over the bar. So what would be fun is you come in and the players are trying to figure out, okay, where's the crime boss for the Thorns, whatever. Yeah. There's at least 3, if not 5 likely locations. And now because we've now set up there's on multiple heights and multiple areas of the bar, we now have this wonderfully dynamic story opportunity of like, okay, how are we going to start a fight over here so we can get to this one? Or maybe we need to start a fight on the second floor so we can get into the first floor. Or maybe we have to get a thing over here so we can go over there or whatever. Like it's now a dynamic social encounter because we put 5 curtains.
Yeah.
5 curtains, right?
Just
There's something behind the
curtains.
green curtains. Where are they?
Exactly.
Like, these curtains are going to do a lot of heavy lifting.
Curtains and partially only partially visible areas
well,
is
and that's
like
the other fun, right? So check this out. So we can. So let's say you're there's green curtains down underneath here, right? So let's say the players decide, okay, I want to we're gonna maybe we'll start the fight over there so they can sneak in here, or they get one of their, the rowdy one goes into the pit and makes like a huge scene in the pit to get everyone to pay attention when they go in there. You can then pop this out because this is our friend the biscuits. We can lift this up as a unit, and then when they get in here, and then you can pop them out, and you can reveal the room.
The room
you can
that's
lift it
over
off
here.
and reveal and see what's in there. In this case, we don't have actually anything in there, but you can put some minis in there. There's a door, right? So there's a little secret
This
back
is an
door.
exit. Yeah.
It's an exit, an entrance. Maybe it's open. Maybe it's ajar.
Yeah.
Maybe it's locked. Maybe there's a note.
And if only one character finds it, you could slip out.
Maybe when they go in there, there's a knocking at the door, like a coded da-da-da-da-da-da-da, like what,
Somebody's
who's knocking at the door? Do we let them in? Do we know the secret code back? Whatever, like, again, door.
Yeah.
Storytelling toolbox, it's just a door. But now it's a story, right? Who's going in the door? Is it locked? What's going on outside?
Do you know what I would do if I heard a secret code
What would
knock
you do?
at the back door?
What would you do?
I would remain completely quiet, but I would remember that secret knock, and then
You
I would
record that
leave,
down.
and I would come back later and do that
Do the
knock
knock
on
and see what
that door.
happens. Yeah, no, that's,
Yeah.
right? You now have that in your little arsenal. You're like,
Yeah.
I've got the secret knock.
Yeah.
Like, what are we gonna do? For sure. So not only are we able to, with the biscuits, suspend these balconies out, we have a nice little hidden nook that we can reveal as the players explore.
So cool.
Also, check. Love this. We have all these. So, what's cool is in this set, all these non-human townsfolk come with the set. So check.
Oh,
check
really?
her out. She's like, she's a delight.
Oh,
She's
this orcish lady, very, very cool, strong jawline, and I am loving this. Well, she's got some rope,
and she's jacked.
and she's very jacked.
Right. And she's just wearing a dress.
I would be.
But it's muddy, so
yeah.
it's like there's a little story.
She's a working lady. She's got a lot to do, and I would not be capable of not flirting.
What would your line be? What's your opener?
Oh, it would be something absolutely pathetic. I'd be like,
Nice rope.
hey,
Likes to tie things.
I'm so sorry you have to meet me.
sorry you have to meet
but you're
me.
cool. Yeah, that would be the voice.
Yeah,
I would be some sort of puny, tiny, unjacked little magic user, and I would be in love instantly.
Yeah, she's
That's-
got a. Yeah. You want to? Yeah. Speaking of fun and love, you want to see?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This-
Who do we like here?
Look at this. Look at this mini.
Oh, look at this guy. Oh my God.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
Does that look like anybody,
is this
just
you?
dashing?
Is this you, my friend? Oh my God.
Give it to the camera. Give it, yeah,
Look
there.
at this.
That,
It's-
although we've never, it's just going to annoy them because we've never actually put this into production. This is, okay, pull it back to right about here. There's light, yeah. And that is my, that's a, it's an armor kit I made for LARP.
The shield is very cool.
I have, that's my
for
outfit.
anybody
I
who
made
wants
a
to-
shield, that's a LARP shield that I built. The whole outfit's modeled after actual armor I made. It's
That's
fun.
so cool.
Ultimate
See,
advantage.
you do LARPs too.
Oh man, it's the greatest thing in the world.
That's the final frontier on my nerdy bucket list.
Oh, you
is
buckle up.
LARPing.
Let's go LARPing. in the
I
fall.
would.
After this Kickstarter's over. In our card.
let's see.
It's amazing.
Hell yeah.
They're running around the woods, piping random strangers in the darkness.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Truly sounds delightful.
We've got a couple
Oh yeah, we should probably take
questions.
some questions. We've been
Yes.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah, we should take a couple questions about the floral. We also will need to give away word.
we have
in
to show
a
the
couple
floral.
minutes.
We have to
Yeah.
actually get into the rest of the back of this build. We got a lot to do.
Yes.
Are we ready
So
for
people
this?
are wondering about floral compatibility
Yes.
mostly.
You know what? We'll let's tear the floral out and play.
What is
Play with the flortle?
flortle?
All right, we're going to show you. Yeah. What else? What else are the questions? Well, I'm gonna give you a
Great
couple rides.
word.
I'm thinking
though.
floral should probably be the giveaway word.
Yeah, that's a
honestly.
good.
Flortle should be the giveaway word. I agree.
Yeah, if you want a chance to win a $50 pledge manager or Handfield would be pretty good. Floral, I think, makes. I've already put it in. If you want a chance to win $50 pledge manager credit, type in Floral. Yeah, everybody's spelling it right. If you don't know how to spell it, it's the thing that everybody's putting in chat right now.
It's
So far, it looks like everybody is spelling it correctly, so I'm not terribly worried about this. And yeah, if you win that, we'll you just got to get your email, and then we'll contact you after the campaign ends to get your information for the pledge manager.
cool.
Yeah, let's see. put stuff in there. I don't know when he
I
ran
can't
off
wait
to
to
grab.
find out what a flortle is.
Flortle is that so the round bit in the middle basically. So the flortle is what we're calling this floor that was made to also kind of make a portal. It's this kind of curved cutout floor, and there's 4 of them that are making a circle right there. They have balconies that
Okay.
that attach to them to make
It's
that
coming
that
together.
fighting pit.
Yeah.
So
Fighting
All right.
pits or portals
Yeah.
or I see. I get
yeah,
it.
they're called that. They're called that because that's like one of the coolest use cases for it. But they can actually do a lot of other stuff. As
Yeah,
well.
I'm so sure.
So
You
it
could do like
actually-
a tower of like circular tower. You could do so many things.
You guys can wrap it around one of our circular towers too, which we
Yes.
should demonstrate that.
That's
We've
what
never
people are
actually
asking about. Is they're asking if
Yeah.
it can wrap around not flowers, towers, or things like
All
that.
right, let's. Do you want to do the giveaway word?
So it's already been rolling for a bit,
Oh right, what's the
for
word?
like 2 minutes. Flortle.
Oh,
Flortle.
It just seems right, you know.
Yes.
Does.
Ooh, cool.
All right.
But we do have a lot of questions about like how to use all this stuff. So let's
All right,
start
we're
demoing
gonna,
everything it can do.
We're diving in. So these
Okay.
are hard hitting questions. Do we have anything light while I gather?
There's people who are asking about the light puck. If that's
We'll get there. I just
Light,
put one
yeah.
into charge like literally
Yeah.
30 seconds ago, which may have been
uh,
about an hour late, but
people are curious about seeing compatibility with a castle tower, compatibility seeing a balcony.
Yeah.
Just a lot of stuff.
All right. Let's.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do?
Well, the floral floors have post holes.
Yes.
Yeah. It's just the
Oh.
3 corners.
We just haven't.
Yeah.
Instead of 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
Got
it
it.
hasn't been tooled out yet, but they are going to have post holes, so you'll be able to use them on the outsides of your buildings, put walls there, run the facades around, like all that jazz.
Oh.
They are just not fully tooled out yet because all this stuff has been done by hand in
Robots.
office. It takes time.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the Flortle
Sure.
Enhance. Amazing remote technology we have.
Hacker voice.
Yeah. So elegant wood sculpt by Eli, master of wood, master of grains. Who is? Maybe we don't want to talk about it. We're not going to see Eli for a little bit. He's embarking on an adventure.
Oh.
Very, very delightful. But he got something really cool done just a few days ago.
Well, that's good.
It's really exciting. All right, so we got the floor and the curved railing, which pops in like such. It'll have a half biscuit.
Oh, it
baked
sticks.
in.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a
Cool.
little half biscuit, baked in half biscuit, with a curved biscuit slot here. I don't know what else we're going to be able to put in this, but we will. Actually, you know what you can put in this? I take it back. There's under there.
Yeah.
There's a little ladder.
Oh,
Yeah,
a
good luck.
little
This is a treasure map.
ladder.
Really good.
Is
Hey,
this a
yeah,
little
yeah,
ladder?
yeah.
Oh,
All right, so-
neat.
So you can put the ladder on there. which is
That's
kinda cool,
That's cool.
right. Storytelling, right? Ladder. This leads to all sorts of trouble. So what's fun about this, beside using it as a floor, using it as railing, you can. We'll get up to the balcony. You can invert the railing like such. Ignore the little yellow bits, hamster, and use. It has a couple of 2 of these in the pack. So it's a 2-pack that comes in, and you want to get. If you want to do a full circle, you have to get 2 of the 2-packs, and you'll have a 4-pack. And they come with 2 of these. So the 1-inch riser. Well, we're off by a millimeter or so, but ultimately it'll be nice and flat. You can do something like this and invert.
Cool.
Let's say. Boom. Also, we could probably biscuit this. Oh, the biscuits are. These have been tooled inside, so I could theoretically biscuit together for fun, but. Let's do that for now. So you can, if you want to make it like a sheer drop down, or if this was a cove, right? You could do this on a water terrain tray and use this as like a little boat dock sort of situation.
Yeah.
Or another approach to a pit fighting pit. Something like such. as you're starting to see this table, like by the end of a stream, the average stream it is just like strewn with nonsense because we just keep getting more pieces and doing whatever.
There's like zombie pit. Like everybody's kicked the zombies into
totally.
the bottom
Zombie
here.
down
They're
put whatever you want in the bottom. So we'll have 2 texture patches. One will be dirt, and one will be something like bottomless pit, right? So black wood of darkness. So you can have it be just a shaft that runs like 100 feet down to a dungeon, or put water in there. So then you can also, while we're in, I don't know why I started with inverted, but you know,
it's cool. I like that.
I should have gone
A lot
up first.
a lot of people were wondering about it.
So you can also take you take a regular 2x4 floor. Let's see if this one works. It doesn't have a peg. Oh, I did not grab. Well, let's see. These ones don't have pegs, so we have to pray that these prototypes behave. Could you run over to the outhouse there?
Okay.
And
Yes.
there's
That's what that is. Yes.
There should be 4 little 1-inch risers underneath it.
Yes, I
So
see
you grab-
them.
Bring them forth, if you'd be so kind.
Yes, I shall. Here you
Okay.
go. Here are your risers. Oh.
So here. So, and it would be easier if I biscuited this all together, but
This
you
is like a
can,
nice little arena.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We're making it like a little. This is now a pit fighting coliseum. Do something.
Or sporting. If you have like a
Yes.
sporting event in your universe,
Sports ball.
we could have a cool
Well,
competition
you
here.
could open this up, right? You could just sort of keep doing this, keep adding straights and opening this up, and have like a cool. Oh, it could be a swimming pool.
Yeah.
You know, we do a lot of stuff with negative space, right? Where you put something that has a texture in the negative space where there aren't tiles, right? There's dead
Yeah.
space, and then suddenly it becomes. We've got a necrotic sludge swimming pool. By virtue of just exposing the space between the tiles. So it's a wonderful way to do a neat graphic.
That is cool.
something.
Yeah.
Although you probably wouldn't want to swim in necrotic sludge, I'll be honest. Yeah,
Probably.
necrotic sludge swimming pool. Looks good on camera. So you can you can invert these and do a variety of things like this. So it'd be really neat, right on the dock side. You could have this open to the ocean using water terrain trays and kind of zip in and around, do whatever inverted bits like that. So then you can also go up high. Are there biscuits? Are there a little pile of biscuits over there?
I do not see a biscuit pile. There's some biscuits
Oh yeah, are there loose biscuits?
in here.
Yes.
I found 2.
Hell yeah. You know what? I'll take what we can get. Let's take 2 biscuits. Let's hope these.
There's so many little
I-
doodads
right?
in here.
All the fun bits.
Oh my god, I love them.
All right, so you can also let's look at a biscuit for real. Pop that. That's satisfying when you can just like connect them, kind of like Legos.
Yeah, I like that.
No.
Do you prefer that to?
Yes.
Okay,
To what?
good. No,
I love it.
That's my question.
I think they said something about timing in comedy. Or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah,
I just heard it was just go really fast.
yeah.
Yeah. Apparently that's what they say though. It's
Yeah,
always
just-
funnier faster. Right?
I'm a slow laughs kind of fella.
Fair. All right, so you can also do this, where you can run your railings like regular railings into this curve, and let's put this in the build.
Yeah. So now we've got a curved
Yeah, of course.
building,
Of course.
curved tower.
I did not. Well, can you grab your dagger if you're so kind?
I
You know,
can.
you once again unarmed in this. This is a speakeasy. You could get.
I could
can
and
get
will
shift.
get you.
It's
Yes.
not looking good for you. I'll be
It
honest.
is not.
There's gonna be blood. It's not my
Oh
fault.
hell yeah!
You
That's a
know?
pretty cool little.
And it actually fits in this thing as
change.
if I hadn't planned. Wow, that's unbelievable.
Mhm.
So you can do that, right? A cool curve, like now it's just elegant. We just class the place up a little bit, and you can run this around the side.
This makes it even more interesting. If you close this wall up normally, now this alcove over here is even more
Sealed.
secret.
Yeah.
You don't see it from up here. You don't see it from in here. You would only know it's there if you've been around the back of the building.
You could also, if you wanted, you could fly it out until the players
Get to that
through a thing and then
location.
find, so they don't metagame, so they don't know there's a thing there.
Yeah.
Also with the green curtains, just the elegance, like, yeah. So curving mezzanine level can be done with this. Let's get a tower.
Let's get a
do it,
tower.
right? What else do they?
I think a tower is a big. People were really curious about the 6-inch tower. Is it
How
the
about a
6-inch or the
4-inch
4-inch
tower?
that it goes around? He's not answering me. That's fine.
That's fine. I'm
Totally
gonna say.
fine.
I'm gonna guess.
Hey, did we roll the giveaway?
6.
Oh, we didn't roll the giveaway. Let's do it.
Giveaway.
Give it away.
All right.
Give it away
Who's
now.
gonna get it?
I'm David. David.
Dylan, did you?
I'm David. David. Is it?
I'm David. David. Congrats.
Oh, but the D like doubles up here. So is it I'm David Avid or I'm?
Oh, I'm David.
I'm Davi David. I'm not sure that's supposed to be read. But yes, I'm David David. I think it's pretty clear
Wow.
who you are.
The winner.
Let me whisper you. I'm gonna whisper you on here real quick. We just gotta get your email so we can contact you after the campaign's over, and we will get you set up with $50 of pledge manager credit. Let's see.
That's cool. Congrats.
So how's it feel to be thrown into the deep end with?
I love it. I don't need a plan. I love just winging it. That's my joy. This is so neat.
Do you generally play with physical aids, or have you?
Yes, my home game is a physical aids place. I am so sorry. I thought that was one. It's Dwarvenite. Don't worry about it. I did I did my own terrain, like kind of like homegrown, foam stuff that's been spray painted and stuff for a long time.
Yeah.
And then during the pandemic, one of my home game players bought a 3D printer and
Nice.
spent 2 years just sitting in his home printing things. And one day when we decided we were going to start playing again, showed up at my door with
A bucket.
four plastic tubs and was like, go,
Let's go.
do.
But only 2 years to print this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So look at this. We got a.
This is great.
We can build. We can build this right around. We can have a tower now in the middle of a wood something or other. The question is.
What is the question?
We can. How do we go up? So, the answer is pilings. Because what I want to do is. See, I already lost those. You gave us biscuits, and I lost it.
You lost it, the
Yeah.
biscuits?
How
I
is-
know that this is not what you're envisioning, but I really think
Try
it's
it.
very cute. Like the idea of what looks like a tiny little house, but then when they get in,
It
goes down, and
forever.
you can kind of
Yes.
lift this and have a tall tower on the inside. I don't know.
I have two. I need to go fetch. Oh,
did they all wind up?
three. Look at that one. Just.
Is there just a little tub of them in the build room?
I
That you will
mean,
grab?
conceptually, yeah.
Okay,
I
I'll go
just-
look for that.
There may be
I just need one more biscuit, please, sir.
one more.
Oh, wait.
Let me see if there are any more in this magical
Yeah, maybe
little
there's a
bucket that I found them in
bucket of
earlier.
biscuits.
Hello.
So the question would be, how do you get up on the next story, right? Because you want to.
Right.
what
How
would
do
be
you get to the
fun
next one?
Is getting this elevated, right? You want to have it be like a platform at a higher
Yeah.
part in your tower, because that is exciting. So also these will have corner posts, boom, 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 and you can also put the railings around them. Oh, bucket of biscuits, Chris. Bring it. All right, so then do this. Tell you what, these have crisp biscuit holes. These are all.
Crispiest of all the
it's
biscuit
the
holes.
best. Well, there's a full gamut of biscuit levels of biscuits in these our prototypes. Some that are in there. So if we, It can almost.
It can almost like rest there.
If 2 aerosol wells. Okay, hang on.
Okay.
You got. Oh, this is totally not at all intended,
Bye.
but it works like. Absolutely
So
fine.
that's the whole thing with this is we're constantly actually discovering new compatibilities, just because we use a lot of repeating shapes and everything. So sometimes
And just like playing
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
them
Play. No, that's
teaches
the
you
best
what
way-
you're doing. Yeah.
Yes. So you really you can't learn all the secrets until you play extensively. So if we use two half arrow slit ones, there should be.
Oh yeah,
wow.
look at that. It just sits there.
oh my god,
That was not at all intended, but look at that. That's a very
that's pretty stable.
people might be excited. And then what you
I'm
can
people. I'm very
Mhm.
excited.
you could take your railings and we could rim the whole thing with railings and
Ooh.
make like a whole.
I like
Gonna
the
get
idea of
another-
like a little half ladder hanging off the side.
Yeah.
There's like
so
a
you can
little.
get up there.
There's a little
the,
escape.
Oh boy, this is lively.
This
I was
is
not-
this is kind of growing out of. Now that makes sense because if it fits that tightly around it, then
Then why not?
the arrow slits are enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a way to just make, because then you can put a door on the level above that now, so you have a way
Well,
out.
what's wild is it lines up. I mean, this castle was designed 7 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, I did not, and like. And then,
Oh yeah, Scalethus, we have gotten a lot of requests for a 3 landmark
give it
pledge
the,
level. It
Oh, yes.
probably
Hello, little guy.
we probably won't add anything like that until pledge manager if we do it, but it would. We've gotten a lot of requests for it.
So we could also put some stilts on this if we wanted to hold it up, like give it a little support. But fundamentally, it's up and on there. That's pretty.
Yeah, I just was like pushing on it a little bit, and
pretty
it's
wild.
like staying there. That's
landing
cool.
Pad. Wow.
I love this.
Man.
There's like room to explore, and
Always want to explore.
yeah, you've got like room to dally around. There's room for errors, like
Because there's
Falling.
what fun is a game without error?
yeah.
Whenever we go back to castles with the biscuit system, it's gonna be lively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so now what I'm thinking too is you could
Wow.
actually have a 6-inch underneath this, and then
You could sit it on a 6.
Go up
and
into-
transition it up.
Yeah.
I don't know how we would transition inside. I don't know what we would do to hold this guy up, but you could definitely.
it works best if it's an external focus build. Yeah. When you consider the interiors, it gets a lot
I don't
clumsier.
know where to hold it, but yeah, we could we have bigger diameter towers. So this could just sit right on top of. But at that point, you wouldn't need a.
Oh no, it's an
At
airship
that
dock.
point, you wouldn't need the cutout. You could just put 4 flat floors on a 6-inch and then just keep going. Just put this on top. Yeah, no, it's a landing pad for your Griffin or for your
Yeah.
airship or whatever your Zeppelins want to park. You know.
It's also a very
Valet
good
parking.
landing.
Your
Zeppelin.
your Zeppelins, I love that.
So, what was? Did anybody have more questions about the Flortle?
They have a lot.
About
What are
just
the
Flortle?
questions about the Flortle?
I don't
People,
think it does anything else, does it?
people were wondering
It's
about
just it's
They're wondering
just
what?
a
people were wondering about
super-
like using it as a stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, stage is a
Let's
cool
see.
idea.
I mean, isn't the world your stage?
Yeah.
Here.
Ooh.
Make sure the bottom isn't recessed around the 6-inch profile so it can stack nicely, even once not a resin piece. What?
Don't know.
Make sure the bottom isn't recessed around the 6-inch profile.
Oh.
And they said no boats in this Kickstarter, but not airships.
Yeah.
Have the scaffolding bridges to add, and that's another thing too. Because the biscuits are on the outside of that floor, you can also then just keep building out from there.
Oh yeah, no.
You
can
could
put
have an
platforms and
entire wooden
bridges
walkway
and-
city.
Yeah, the Ewok village sort of situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just if their trees were castles.
So you got like a little broken tower.
We have ruined ones. Also.
You have ruined ones on purpose?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Not enough ruins. Don't get people started. In fact, we should probably not go down the ruins path because it's disappointing. Every Kickstarter we cut, like ruins get held. You could just pop it on top of the floor. Let's see if I have. I don't have enough flat floors to do this. You could just put it on top of an existing floor as a stage. Like if you wanted, you pop it in the corner. And
Yeah.
I can't say that. Like you could just as one small raised area, or you could double stack 2 of them, and then put a 25 millimeter stair, which I have right here.
Can you give me those two floors?
Which ones?
Those ones.
These?
2x4 floors, please.
Oh, these are floors. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they have the pop-em outs.
Yeah,
The little pop-ems.
colors a little all over the place, but you could double stack. You can double stack 2 of these to make a stage, and then you could pop the stairs right in there, do a little something like that, and then you could also slide that right into the corner if you had a clean corner.
Yeah.
And you could also pop this over here.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
You know,
Oh,
left
yeah.
side, or you could have them on either side. Neat little option with that. Also, would be nice outside your buildings. You could do a fun an inner courtyard. So if you had a, all right, I gotta get.
Trying and grabbing more stuff.
You could have like a little you could with this you could have like a little Shakespeare in the Round kind of situation
You could, yeah.
too as well. You could have the full thing put together, and then put it on top of like a flat full floor, and then you would have just like that would be where people would be watching you, and you're down below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, people can get a lot of snapshots for Discord.
Can you turn railings upside down to make a stage? Yeah, we kind of showed that earlier. If you put the railings upside down, and then you can use the 25 millimeter cobblestone risers that come in the pack to hold up the back end of it.
Oh yeah.
So you could have a little courtyard situation. We had a little tree, little stump lump. You could have like a little garden thing. Like it just could be a courtyard, open air seating in the back of your thing. You could put a
Yeah.
and you could swap. Did they see the inverted pit before? You could totally do the stage. You could take this one piece, just invert the railing here, put railings on either side, slide in the thing, and it becomes a stage in the corner.
Yeah, just stick that in the corner of the room.
Yeah.
Please tell me this will be made in Ashlar too.
You could make an ice skating rink.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Your ice fishing house. Big, thing. What else? Storytelling tools.
Yeah.
Story.
Storytelling.
Why is there ice in the middle of the house? I don't know. But it's.
Why?
You tell me.
Magic booby trap, or just a fun eccentric billionaire who likes to have an ice rink in the home.
The entertainment for the evening is just
I don't
like
use the word booby trap enough in
figure
like,
skating.
Yeah.
I'm very curious how that became a word.
Booby trap?
Yeah,
Ask chat.
like etymologically.
Chat. Where did booby trap come from?
Yeah.
I don't have one for you. I had threshold, but I don't have booby trap.
I don't know this.
What else about the floordle? Are there?
People were wondering if the narrow side could take narrow walls or narrow inserts.
It
So
could
this
if it
part-
had. We didn't put a hole here, so it's going to have holes, 3 holes on the outside corners, but we didn't put one here. But theoretic, maybe we could add it. It should be. It's exactly 2 inches. So
Yeah,
conceptually,
if it lines up perfectly with the narrow floors,
yeah.
then it should be able to take it. Yeah.
This fits.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
We're talking about putting a corner post. See how this has 2 holes for corner posts? If we
Oh,
had a
the
second
corner
hole,
post thing. Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
so then we could put a narrow wall.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, maybe it's worth riddling it with holes, putting 2 more in, because then you could do some interesting builds.
Mm-hmm.
Although you're stuck with, we do not have a curved wall for it. So what would be the use case?
Yeah, how would you wall that out?
Well, I just for posterity, if you have this here, like this, say we have the tower build, and this is on the with the tower. If you don't want this to all be open space and you want to pop a wall here and a wall here, so you've got
if you
people
had a tower
trapped
on
on
the
all
inside,
sides.
then you could, the
Yeah.
tower would give you walls. That is.
And so then this would be
Mm-hmm.
like, you could potentially have split party situations. You could have 2 different places to explore instead of just one
Tower rotates.
big area.
The door opens at different sides.
Yeah.
You also could just have it be like an open air kind of thing on the curved part on the inside, but you have walls like around it.
Well, we have the railing too, so it could be like an open.
Yeah.
An open walkway between buildings or something. Huh? Maybe we'll. Let me look at putting another pair of holes in there and see what that
Cool.
does. I mean, there's none in there right now, so
Yeah.
just get it in a drill press. But I mean, in terms of pricing it out and whatever, I don't know if we can add it, but that's a good thought. What else do they have?
People are wanting to see it with the the curved cages, basically a lot of like checking these old.
Not thought about the curved cages.
People want to see the light puck.
Oh yeah, it's charging up.
Light puck
Did they
cages, the
figure out-
curved
Did they figure out the
stairs.
booby trap?
Oh yeah, apparently it was for actually trapping the booby bird.
Really?
Apparently they're like, oh, it's a dumb bird that was good to eat, so it would be traps that you would set for boobies. Apparently.
Oh my God. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that very much.
There's
Well,
a
now-
lot of compatibility stuff people wanted to see. What was the stairs people wanted?
That was almost too easy, huh?
I was thinking about the booby bird because
That's one of the things I think about. Yeah.
Oh, that
Just in
lines up
general.
quite nice.
Those actually
Oh,
fit.
look at
Those
that.
fit
That's
really.
perfect.
Those fit
The
really
door-
well.
The door doesn't open, but yeah. Well, these
You
make
could
a
literally have
4
something
They
caged
make
in
a
the middle.
4-inch diameter circle. That's a
And if you keep stacking higher, they can literally have something caged in the middle
steel
of the.
cage match.
Yeah.
Also,
He's got an owlbear caged up in there.
we can
Right.
expand. We can expand this. You could put the 2x2 floor and straight cages. You can continue. The cages have the same dimensions as the floor, so we can continue to expand this out. Do that thing that we did before with the
Yeah.
in-ground swimming pool. We could do that with cages, which is pretty cool. Let me go get light puck.
It could even just be a cage match for the fights.
Yeah, cage match.
Or like all of a sudden, I'm thinking now, we have this whole idea that like, we have these 2,
The thorns.
opposing sides that fight in here all the time. What if it's like the exact opposite and the barmaid explicitly wants no fighting, and in like the pursuit of that keeps like a caged like owlbear or some like horrific creature
It's a deterrent. And
as an
she lets it loose.
ever-present threat, and she's got the key like around her neck. She's like, I will tear this bar down.
It's a security measure.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought you were going like the whole like protective glass of the bodega, where like
Yeah.
the bartender's like inside the cage, so you can't reach them. And just
That's
hands you
another
drinks there.
great idea. That's an awesome idea. I love that.
You know what I'm gonna get while this waits down.
Dungeon
you
of
wanna
Doom-
pop
Dungeon of Doom
the
stairs.
4 curved railings. You want to pop those inside? This thing could be so kind.
Oh yeah, of course
that's
I
an-
do.
I'm gonna-
How does the floor fit on top of the 4x4 LED circle piece with the LED inserts? Huh.
Oh,
It would
that's
look kind
so
of funny, but you
cool
could do
then.
it.
That just,
Yeah,
like,
it wouldn't be
pops in
quite
there.
as it wouldn't be wide enough. I think is the main issue, or it's too wide. I think. Why do they call the tavern the Owlbear?
Yeah.
Don't make me unlock the Owlbear, you guys.
Don't make me unlock the owlbear. I'll do it.
That's a fun idea. Yeah, just like you walk into this place and like it just is a security measure. It's like the safest place in the city because just nobody wants to.
Yeah, nobody wants to test her. She seems like the kind of person who would do it. And
Yeah.
that's ooh, what's that?
Let's see.
We're gonna have to hit the blackout
What is
soon.
that?
Do you want me to grab the filters?
Yeah. This is the light puck. So this is our Bluetooth controllable addressable LED system. Let's see,
Oh
options.
my
So you
god.
can change how it reacts to what your players are doing. So theoretically, it's a little loose right now, but this is designed to fit the light puck. You could also drop it in the.
Oh,
Let's
cool.
do the codex vault. So they come and stagnant vault. Activate the codex vault. Guess the first piece of the riddle.
Oh my god, I love it.
Guess the second part of the riddle. Oh no, you got it wrong. Burp, burp, burp. Part 3. Part 4 victory. Yeah, it's pretty neat to be able to reactive, like the players do something and then you can
Yeah.
you give them a visual reaction. Let's go to swirling six. So let's put this for a second. Wipe you off. Also, cool.
Ooh.
Let's put. Let's see if this is gonna work. We can also, if we take these out, let's put the water. Let's do
Oh,
that
that's
plus
cool.
This water plus.
Oh, you already grabbed?
Yeah,
Well,
I have a whole kit and caboodle.
Do you have the water?
Yep.
Water?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll just.
See
just
yourself
leave-
You're doing
out.
so good.
Well,
Yeah, so that's pretty neat. Someone's asking if you need 2 portal packs to make a full circle. Yes.
Yes.
So the reason
right.
we were selling it in 2 packs is if you wanted to just do cool curved balconies or whatever, you could just buy that. If you want to do a full circle, you get two of the packs.
And then they each come with 2 of these little guys.
Yep, and 2 of these little patches to put underneath
Oh,
it to
cool.
give it texture. Yeah. The other thing you can do, which would be fun, is where?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Ooh, this is also a good hand feel.
Yeah, Eli sculpted that. Cool. He loves fluid dynamics, right? Like moving
Yeah.
liquids, trying to sculpt. Here, here's the delightful thing. I'll trade you.
Hello. Okay.
So you can put that in the full, and then put your
Ooh,
put your
neat.
oracle pool over it. If you want to just sink that in the middle of your bar.
Yeah, but if this was not a bar and this was a temple, all of a sudden
Yeah.
that is like the center
Yeah.
of this
Exactly.
building. I'm making packs.
It's the first thing you think you see. I'm making a pack.
I'm making a pack. I'm going in.
They got lights. I'm in.
I'm not even going to question it.
The rave pack. I'm in.
I'm done.
Just give me this light stick power. Let's
I'm
do
dunking under.
this. Yeah.
Let's go.
I like this approach. Other questions about the Flortal?
Man, people just want us to put a bunch of stuff on top of it.
Well, what else?
Let's see. People were asking about vaulted large curved walls.
They're too big.
Too big. Okay. People were asking about the epic stairs. Inside it, I think what people
Epic
are.
stairs are too big. Also,
I think what people are trying to figure out is like, do we have like a situation for making like a spiral staircase that goes up around inside it? What about the castle stairs?
castle stairs might work. Yeah, they'd still be a little loose because they're designed to sit inside a wall of a 4-inch tower, so
Yeah.
they wouldn't be perfectly clutching the wall, but it would work.
People want a grand
6-inch ones
staircase.
would be close. What?
People want a grand staircase in Lowtown?
Yeah. We have something neat for Hightown whenever
Yeah.
we're there.
When
Which
you-
is
yeah.
Hightown, yeah.
The epic stairs might go around. People are asking if they'll wrap around the outside. The epic stairs.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
Although
let's
it's
see.
weird doing these epic stone stairs on a wood floor, a little funny, but we can do it.
Does the stairway to violence fit? I don't think so. It seems a little.
It'd be too big, I think.
Yeah, stairway to violence. It's what, a 6x6? Or is that a 4x4?
It's a 4x4 base, but it's
4x4, but it won't
pretty
fit
big-
inside that circle.
I'm
It
gonna
ex- it
sneak over here
flanges
real
out.
quick and take a sip of this.
Yeah, we have an
Yeah, no
actual
worries.
piece called
Yeah,
the
drink the
Stairway to
bubbly.
Violence. It's a
Does the curve match the Dungeon of Doom large curved wall back full pieces?
I love all the names of all these things.
What do you think? Does it match?
That's what we do. We make toys and make up names and put it on the internet.
I think it matches.
What about the Hellscape lava pit thing?
What about it?
So
Ooh,
close.
okay, that's pretty good.
It's not the exact.
Yeah, it's not perfect.
It's the castle stairs.
Fits. This one's closer to the little.
The little one
little
fits.
guy. Saying we're like, yeah, you got some options. You could drop.
So if you could elevate it to the right height, you could have it be the way
pretty
down.
neat with. This one. Can you grab a couple of those 1-inch risers, please?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You should put the shelf on the fireplace.
Let's put.
Will the dangle tower biscuit to the inside curve? I don't think it's round
Oh, you
enough.
know, well, I grabbed two of the curved railings. Will the dangle tower do what?
Will the dangle tower biscuit to the inside curve? I don't think it's round because the dangle tower isn't round.
You know, it's
Yeah.
octagonal.
What's the approximate ETA for Hightown? After Lowtown
20,
delivers.
24, 5.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that height. It's pretty good.
That's
So your
that.
campaign in Lowtown needs to take approximately a year.
So you could have that be like
then-
the way down.
Then
do it
you can
after,
go to
yeah.
Hightown.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
So
no,
yeah,
that
that's
fits.
that lines up real nice. Here we go.
People want you to flip it so they can see it better.
Fair.
More.
You want to
More.
actually see the thing? You know, how's that?
Do the curved Archaean ruins fit inside of the floral?
Yeah. Now, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's actually that's a way down.
That's great.
Yeah, that is delightful.
Use that with the bottomless pit.
Yeah. We're going. You see how the table gets pretty messy fast, right?
Yeah. But that's the
That's
fun.
the
That's the fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it would get even messier if we were playing because
Yeah.
we'd be tearing this place apart.
Also part of the fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. You can drop that.
Love
all right,
that.
we got good options. All right.
One more, at least.
Ooh, what's
Possibly
this?
more.
It's Archaean arches.
Oh.
The ruins of Kalantir, elven architecture from 1,000 years ago. Still standing.
I am obsessed with the thought of that ancient elven ruin being in the middle of this bar.
Yeah, they just built it around it.
They're just like, that's neat.
Yeah.
I'm not taking it down.
Hey, it's silver, you can lick it.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
The table in the middle of
It's-
those arches is like really,
That's the
really
super
sought
VIP.
after. You gotta reserve it
It's a
like months in
little-
advance.
What are we hitting here?
Or it's like a temple of restoration. So you go in here and get like
Yeah.
plastered, and then you walk through the
You gotta get drunk first.
you walk through on your way out, and you're all healed again.
Oh, we're hitting the little ruins. The little bits of rock that are pushing out are kicking it out. That's the. So
It's
they would
close
fit.
though. Yeah.
The dais. Ooh, okay. You're marvelous.
Hi, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, magnets.
The historical society wouldn't let me demolish the ruins, so I built the bar around it.
Yeah,
There you go. Look at that.
exactly.
Nice.
Put the drop a floor in there. That's neat. The
Does the light puck
Dave?
fit in the floral? Yes, we just
Yes.
showed that.
we could if we elevated this up, if we put it on a little, it would fit really nicely there.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And you can kick out the cap, drop people down it.
Yeah. Boom. Also, this would sit. Check this out.
If you had the railings there, you could put it on top of
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Although, why you would have this beautiful curved wood, stone? Could you pass me the other two curved railings?
To seal the demon away.
Here you go.
Like you would have this rickety wood railings and like this ancient stone cap. It's a possibility.
To keep the deal, the demon
The
sealed.
deals.
To keep the deal semen. Oh no. Yeah. Let's see. How about the curved bar segments? What's
Curved bar segments.
the countertops? I think is what they're talking about. What's the footprint on those?
The resin ones? Did we make them in Dwarvenite?
I think we have
Curved?
curved bar tops.
I just don't remember if they were in Dwarvenite or if they were in resin.
Did we not? I thought they were.
I don't think we did the curve. I don't know. Maybe we did. Yeah, you're
I'm
right, 'cause
pretty sure we
did
do.
that's
Yeah,
why
the
we did
original
right
cities.
angle.
Yeah, the original cities definitely has a curve. That is, yeah, it is very funny to have this like
Man, you show
old,
people one curve.
rundown, like nature overgrown
Yeah.
ruin piece
Would
on
it
top
fit
of a
in
bunch
the
of wood.
middle with the railings?
I don't think so. I think it's
No.
it goes
not
right up
really.
to the edges, or yeah.
Maybe.
You gotta pressure fit it down.
Yeah.
Just push them down a little bit.
It
And
fits.
it breaks the floor.
Oh, break
Yeah.
the floor up. Okay.
I mean, you can do it, but it's gonna knock.
It's
off the
gonna
whole-
make your floor a little janky.
This does look very Minecraft. You're right.
Does Minecraft have a floral?
Apparently, we did the curves in both resin and dwarvenite.
There you go. Well, the dwarvenite's just.
Oh,
erased in the
that's
resin,
neat.
so
I like that.
You could do like a sunken bar.
That could be
Something.
really cute.
Hmm.
You have just like it's in the round. It's all the service.
In
all
the
the
not so
bartenders.
perfectly round because they don't fit perfectly, but you could.
Well, they need a way to get in and out, you know.
Okay, hear me out.
Yep.
Giantess bartender. And
So there's a sunken.
so
floor,
there's a sunken floor.
so she doesn't hit
She's
her head on
serving
the
bar
head. Yeah. I'm in. I like this.
or shopkeep of any kind, really. But I
Yeah.
think that's
The
neat
Goliath
idea.
shopkeep that drops the floor next.
You
to
have to
3
climb the
feet, so you-
tower, come in at the top, and
You come in on the second story. So
yeah, he's not bending down.
Yeah,
He's gonna ruin
I
his
like
back. So
Yeah.
Yeah, this district will be up on the Pledge Builder soon. Can the tavern pieces fit inside the railing if the railings were in there? I think it still looks like they're too
Still gonna be
small.
too small, but
Yeah,
I'll do it today.
it'd be closer, but Sahagin bartenders. I was pushing to do Sahagin in Lowtown, and nobody wanted it. I think I'm the only one here who cares about Sahagin.
It's not a beloved monster in most of the office for whatever reason.
I like them. I think they're cute. Let's see. Elemental shopkeep coming up out of a cloud.
Yeah.
yes,
Air elemental.
see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're getting it,
What,
chat. You get me.
Mermaid bartender.
The mermaid.
This district is going to be up on the Pledge Builder soon. You guys got to 2 million faster than we expected, so we literally shot all the stuff for it like today. So we're getting it up as fast as we can.
I bet they'll have it on the. I bet we'll have the composition up in the tomorrow in the Pledge Builder, and the video will go up on Monday. So that's my guess.
Cool.
Yeah. Let's see.
We could read the composition out if they wanted.
We could.
Would that be helpful?
Do you know the composition? By heart, by memory?
Um.
Tyler said there was 550 pieces in this.
Oh.
Whoa.
We were
He was
off.
in chat
Yeah.
earlier when you said like 300 and something. Tyler was like, it's
it's-
550.
Let me just get the thing. I would say it's 3 parquet 4x4s, 2 grand promenade. No, 2 parquet 2 by.
He said it was 700 and something with biscuits. So the
Whoa.
550 was not counting the biscuits.
Wow.
So, because I know with some of them people are like, it says there's 32 pieces, but there's 16. And it's like, oh, it's because it's got 16 biscuits in it, and they're counting the biscuits.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I have a
that's
question for you.
That's what Tyler said. Yeah. I'm sorry. What was that?
No, I have a question for you,
Yeah, what's
completely
up?
unrelated. There's a sign over there that says "More blood ASAP."
Oh yeah. Don't worry about it.
Totally normal.
Great, good,
Yeah, don't
good.
Don't worry about that one.
Nah, I already forgot about it.
Yeah,
We're good.
it's a
Okay,
fun
it
place.
is 1 City Builder Basics Wood Starter Mega. So there's a whole slew under here in the back. There's all sorts of the 2x2s. It is 4 rustic wood core 4x4 floors, 3 rustic wood core 4x4 parquet floors. So set. So that's 8 4x4s, 6 parquets 4x4s.
Knock over.
Grand Promenade parquet floor, two of those. So there's a total of 4 2x4 parquet floors. 1 narrow walls and posts. So there's a lot of those between all the other stuff too. There's a lot of narrow walls in here. 2 tavern walls and posts. 1 manor house walls and posts. 1 fortified walls and posts. 1 double high walls and posts. So big collection of walls and posts and floors. So you fundamentally have
Right.
a ton of basic building pieces.
Wow.
2 packs of the diagonal walls, So you've got 2 large walls and 4 small diagonal walls. 2 mezzanine packs. So now you have 4 2x4 regular floors plus the spacers and the stairs and whatnot. 1 balcony bay window pack, 1 dangle room pack, 2 floral packs, 1 freestanding wooden walls, 2 Lowtown tavern dressing, 1 Lowtown kitchen dressing, 1 Lowtown cottage dressing, 1 Lowtown manor house dressing, 1 Lowtown market dressing. So you know what? A lot of dressing.
A lot of dressing.
A lot of dressing. 1
Completely ruined that salad.
LED Lowtown lamppost, 1 scaffolding balcony builder, and 1 Lowtown townsfolk. So it has the minis, it has the dressing,
Whoa.
it has basically all the building pieces you would need to make just about any building interior you can imagine. I mean, it's the combination of floors between 4x4s and 2x4s and 2x2s because it's got the narrows in there, and the basics, and the narrow wall packs, and the double high packs. It's got like, you know.
Oh my God, there's so much.
There's a lot of stuff in there.
It is a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so exciting.
You got the market dressing too, so you got stables, you got like, it's a lot.
Oh my
It's a
God.
lot. It's gonna be, here's what's gonna happen. There's gonna be a civil war between the Lumber Barons Lodge people and the End of the Pit people.
I feel like it really just comes down to whether you want roofs or not. Because that's the thing is there's no roofs in this one.
Right.
Right.
Like the
Okay.
entire roof system is a massive
This
thing.
is the only interior only build we have that has no roofs. This was just
Yeah.
like, if you want the toolbox, that's gonna be, I want to build all these, all these wild maps that are all just interiors. This is the toolbox for you.
Do you feel like leaving out the roofs of this gives it like a little bit more of like a versatility?
Yes.
Then
Well, exactly.
Right.
We have got 8 other districts that have roofs. This was like, all right, I'm going to make the toolbox of,
yeah.
that my job is to be the toolbox for every interior build you could ever imagine. A series of buildings, 1 big building, multi-story buildings, whatever you need, got it all here.
Because roofs, they have to know what they're going on top of.
And they're expensive. It's
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
It's a
So
enormous
that was the
amount of
thing.
cover.
Like the city builder system,
It'd be
a lot of
$2,000 to
times,
cover this in roofs. It doesn't make sense.
a lot
Yeah.
of times, most people will make either buildings that are like really beautiful from the outside that are good for
Yeah.
scatter or war games or dioramas. There's a lot of like beautiful 3D printed stuff that is
Right.
phenomenal for interiors, but then phenomenal for exteriors. But if you try to play inside it, it's like the walls are super high. You can't take it apart or anything. Or they'll something like what WizKids does. They make something that's good for like building out interiors, but you
Doesn't
can't.
look
You
great
don't. You
outside.
don't really like bring the streets to life or anything. We're trying to make a system that does both. You can go in and out, and this one leans entirely into all of the tools that we have for just the interiors.
This is all
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like that. I think that
Yeah.
that's a great. Yeah, they serve different purposes for sure, but I like that. I like
Yeah.
that a lot. That's cool.
You could put a roof on this if you wanted to. It would probably be very difficult and
It
very
would-
expensive,
it
and you would
would
need to put a lot of
just-
supports in.
It doesn't. No. It
It's
doesn't make sense. You
it's
could make this-
perfect as it is. This is a
Well, it's-
whole map.
Yeah, you'd have to build differently if you were going to want a roof. Plus, also, it's not bringing anything to the table. Like, the whole point of this is to explore the rooms and be in the space and sort of be like, all right, we're trying to figure out this guy's over here. And
Yeah.
we're gonna,
Right.
what's she doing over there, and how do we get to this corner while checking
Yeah.
there, and how do we sneak up and around and go to the back door of this room to get into this thing? It's like it's an exploration thing more than I don't know. I don't think the roof brings anything to the table. I
Yeah.
could be wrong. I mean, if someone
Yeah.
wants to, they can do it.
I'm
but-
sure there's going to be somebody
That was
who
the-
there's
Yeah.
going to be somebody who does this just for the bragging rights.
Yeah.
Like there's going to be somebody who roofs it just to show that you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is definitely like designed for because there are people who the only thing they really care about is doing interior dungeon crawly style stuff.
This is for you.
But then
This
there's
is a whole-
and then there's
yeah.
also several districts where there isn't any interior dressing or anything, and it's just all about like being able to go up and play on top of the roofs and climb the outsides of buildings and stuff like that. And we've got districts for those too. So
Yeah.
We've got
Yeah.
everything. This is its own special animal that's just like, I'm going to give you all the interior stuff you could want.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's so cool.
yeah.
What else do people want to, what do people
Yeah.
say?
Does anybody else
What
have
are the
any other
questions?
questions?
We covered the Flortal. We talked about the townsfolk a little bit. Let's roll the new bits.
Can you make a bigger Florida with 2x4s? Yes, we showed that a bit earlier.
Yep.
So
you
the
can
curved,
extend out the sides.
yeah, the curved sides
Oh, yeah.
of the Flortal are 2 inches wide. So
Well-
if you have any of the 2x4 floors, they can biscuit onto them to expand it.
Geometry-wise, like the whole purpose of doing this in quarters was that, like, that gave you the option to then just do quarter turns. You could extend these in one direction to make an oval, two directions to make a bigger squared circle. It gives you a lot of options. Boy, it's really kind of one right now. So there's definitely a lot of places. The ends are a clean 2 inches so that they can connect to other floors or the scaffolding or whatever you want and extend out.
Make a cool S. We don't have concave curve or convex.
We only
curve
have
floors.
these 4.
Yeah,
Well,
we don't have a reverse.
We need
that,
3 more to. No, you just flip this one this way.
Yeah,
I mean,
could
it would be wild, but we don't have enough pieces to do an actual.
Yeah.
We need.
we need
4 more.
yeah.
Is there anything inside the rooms under the elevated rooms? Yes.
Yes.
Every floor of this is fully dressed. Are you gonna just lift that whole thing off?
Yeah, let's go inside.
So these are all the rooms for rent. The small room, the medium room, the large room. This guy has his own closet. This one's got a back door to get up the back. Now let's see if this is gonna work. This lively. This scaffolding has been vexing me today. We didn't want to stay on it.
Ooh, it's going.
So then we have a.
Look at that. Oh, cool.
Oh, the kitchen
Yeah.
with a LED fire.
Oh my God, that rules. All these little shelvings are so cool, and they got like little jam jars in them.
It's chock full of details.
Yeah.
Put this. I'll show you the. This has an LED, which is some sort of.
Yeah, the fire.
LED fire for you.
That's so cool.
Thing like Turek. Yeah, we got a
Really
whole,
into this like little pack too. This like.
canvas wrap bundle.
I like that we can see you just holding that entire thing with one hand right now.
It's resting on the. It's resting on the castle
fair.
tower, but it's
I was gonna say
like
and this isn't even as stable as like the actual final product is gonna be.
These railings are coming off. I gotta put it down because the balcony's coming off. But
Handmade resin prototypes are much harder to make function.
But, it's still working.
It's
It's
still
holding
working.
up considering
It's still
this
working.
is not like the final product. This is just the prototype.
We
That's
had the
pretty
factory
neato.
make a bunch of copies of one particular floor early to make sure it was gonna work.
2x4 parquet.
Yeah, and so we got that back from them, and like so we did the biscuits, and like they snapped together so
We
nice, and it's like
tested it
it's so
indoor
secure. It's so much more secure. It's just like yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good when we are able to like get them buy the molds for all these. Yeah.
What other questions do we have from the community? What are-
Oh,
I assume the drum-
somebody wanted to know if this is going to be made into stone, the floral.
Oh, are we gonna do one in ashlar?
I think they're asking about a field stone.
I don't know. We'll see. Right now, not currently. We're just doing the wooden one. But let's see what happens, what the future holds. Yeah, it's certainly a fun shape, right? It's
Yeah,
definitely,
there's a lot to do with
right,
it.
we just spent like 30 minutes with that one piece.
Yeah,
It was
that was a lot of different things happened
yeah,
there.
now we have a catalog of like 1,500 pieces out there. There's like a mad.
Oh
there's
my
a
God.
lot of lively bits to do.
So many.
How many bookcases are in this district? Somebody wondered.
One.
Just one? Just one manor
Oh
dressing.
yeah, check this out.
yeah.
Here, I'll pull this out for you. So you got your
Oh,
this
look
side,
at all those little
clean
books.
books.
Scrolls too, I
scroll,
see.
Right?
Oh, cool! Like a little
So check this
apothecary
out.
section
And you
over
can
here.
You can pop this shelf out and swap that shelf if you want. You can. Let's see if we get on camera. This one's really hard to get. Oh, I can't get it. Oh,
Oh, you got it.
You get the shelf comes out, so you get this shelf. So you could slop this one down if you want. So you can change the look
Whoa.
and feel of the bookcase, and then let's say they push the little knob here. Secret door.
Secret door.
How cool is that? There's like at the top it's a little loose. Like Can you even tell there's a secret door there?
No, I've looked at that so many times. I've been staring at it because it's right here. And I had no idea there was a secret door there, which is, I guess, the point of a secret door.
Yeah. Well, we have a secret door corner, which poor Chuck from customer support has had numerous emails where like, I got my pack, but you were missing the secret door corner. He's like, no, flip over the bottoms, look through the SKU.
It's a secret.
51. They find the one they saw, like, oh, it was so secret, I didn't even know it was there.
That's very funny.
Yeah, well, it was funny the first time, and then 20 emails later, he's like, all right, guys, we got like, there's got to be a way to tell them the secret door is there.
The secret door.
They can't find it.
The secret door was too secret.
Also, our wood secret door panel here didn't have a label on that drawer. Like all the other drawers had labels, that one didn't have a label, so no one could find the secret door. Also fitting. What other questions? So what else,
you got, Chad?
What are delightful backers who've gotten us over 2 million? What else do you guys need to know besides how awesome you are?
Daniel Neruda is wondering what this is about for someone who's not familiar with buying Dwarven Forge. If it's a pre-order, a Kickstarter, backer kit, etc. This is a Kickstarter campaign that's running right now.
Yes. Cities Untold, Lowtown, live on Kickstarter right now for the next 12 days. If nothing else, just back it for $1 so you can follow along and you can jump into the Pledge Manager, or back for $10 for the Build Your Own Pledge, and you can start. You can add as much as you want in the Pledge Manager once you figure out what you want. Although it doesn't help us unlock stretch goals, so if you are thinking about going in, pledge $150 for the Wood Starter, or $250 for the Wood Starter Mega, or you just put something in there so you help unlock some stretch goals, and then you can figure it out in the Pledge Manager and add more if you want.
There's like 200 different pieces in this thing, and it's to get everything. It's like huge and very. It can seem very overwhelming and just very large.
But to make
genuinely,
it easy, we have 6 hours of videos you can watch.
Yeah.
To make it easy,
and a web page with 30 different pages you can look at, and the spreadsheets.
And the main thing is like even just like a little bit can do a lot. Even just like a freestanding walls pack.
The starter, the Wood Starter set, those pieces, those are the pieces you were playing in the beginning, those 2x2s.
Yeah, those already make full rooms. I had a blast with just that.
Yeah.
So you can also Discord, like hop on the Discord. There's a very lively and helpful community there that can help you get started. But pledge $1 so you can follow along and get into the Pledge Manager, and then you've got time. So the Pledge Manager won't launch till like beginning of April, maybe mid-April or something. So you got some time to figure it out, and then it'll be open for 4 or 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So you got time.
If you're curious about terrain, we got a lot of people who love helping people out and will help you understand and make sense of the whole thing.
Yeah. Is this one of those things where, because I did a little tooling around on the website, looking on in Glee and Envy, and I know that a lot of your stuff comes like unpainted and painted. Is this going to be the same kind of thing where it's coming in both?
Yes.
Yep.
You can buy painted or unpainted.
Cool.
Usually what happens is the first time people go in, they buy unpainted, and then 6 months later when they still haven't finished painting it, and they buy the next one, they're like, I'm going to buy painted this time.
Yeah.
But there are people that gleefully buy the biggest set unpainted and just jam it all out themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Or you can also do a mix and match. You could buy a couple of sets painted to get an idea what it wants to look like, and then some more stuff unpainted. Also, for stretch goals, you can choose if you want your stretch goals painted or unpainted. So what you could do is buy your main pieces painted, right? Because you don't want to paint 100 little
all the wood.
Maybe you want to get the dressing pack. So our stretch goals, check this out. You can choose your flavors of stretch goals. So you get treasure chests. The more you spend, you get more treasure chests.
Cool.
So you can choose which type of treasure chest. So you can get unpainted treasure chests for Lowtown dressing and say, okay, I want to go in and paint all the little decorative bits because that seems like fun.
Well, that's what I'm
I want my plain
thinking.
wood
I was thinking like, okay, so like I don't need the wood to be any special color. So like I get a whole tavern that's pre-painted wood. But
although
like
it's easier to paint the wood than the decorative.
But like these like specialized tiles or things like that,
you can buy
like
those painted, but everything else unpainted, or
Right.
vice versa, or whatever.
We actually got a question just about this. Somebody who's backing their first Dwarven Forge Kickstarter.
Congratulations!
They're wondering if you can explain what we mean by the treasure chest thing. Is it actual chest minis?
No, it's
what they're asking.
Also, how did you find out about the Kickstarter, and why did you decide to back it?
Yeah.
So
Let
the
me
treasure
answer
chest.
your question.
The treasure chest is just a fun name for a stretch goal box of pieces. So we have 9 different flavors. We have 6 small chests and 3 large chests. For every $500 that you pledge, you get, including money you spend in the pledge manager, but not including money you spend towards shipping and taxes, you get a small treasure chest. You choose your flavor. There's 6 different flavors. There's wood core, stone core, wood character, dressing, biscuit fillers, and cosmetic corner posts. So each of them will have different stuff, and the more we go, the more stuff goes into each of them. And they basically don't have any, there's minimal overlap. So each one is distinct stuff, so you can really kind of hone in on what you want to get. And then the large chests, if you spend $2,000, you get a large chest plus all the small chests, and each increment up like that. So if you spend $4,000, you will get 2 large chests and 8 small chests, and you can choose all the flavors. You can choose painted or unpainted as well. So it's just buckets of pieces that you get, separate buckets. We call them treasure chests because it's kind of fun.
Yeah, and you don't gotta like worry about selecting those now. They'll literally be something you pick at the end of the pledge manager. It'll be like, cool, you've earned this many chests with your pledge. You can pick if you've got 3 small chests, you can pick 3 of the same small chest, or you can get 3 different small chests. You can get them either painted or unpainted. You can mix and match it like as much as you want.
Whatever you're excited about, whatever's going to supplement what you're getting in the best way.
Yes.
Maybe you want more basic building pieces because you don't have a lot, or maybe you want dressing pieces or some mix and match or whatever.
Yeah.
But how did you find out if this is your first?
Yeah, how'd you get
How'd you
here?
find out about this, and why did you decide to pledge? And thank you.
Not that there's a problem with it.
No, I'm just
No,
I'm just
yeah.
curious.
This
Like,
is
how did they
exciting.
like? Yeah.
Is it true that unpainted chests are going to have double the pieces? Maybe not double exactly, but we're putting, so there's going to be painted
90% more. So it's
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
not
wow.
fully double, but it's a lot of the stuff is doubled. Some of the things aren't.
Yeah.
But it's essentially they'll have the same value as the painted ones. So they have.
Oh, that's
So
interesting.
It's not 100% more. It's like 90% more. 80%.
Yeah.
But
We wanted
yeah,
you to
it's
have
a
like
neat-
around
well,
the
also,
same value.
If you wanted to, you could get your stuff painted and then get your treasure chest unpainted, so you get more stuff and then have more stuff to paint yourself. There's a lot of options. The idea is we're
A
trying
lot of
to.
options.
We want to make sure the pieces
A
get on
lot
your
of
table, right? We want to make sure you're getting the pieces that you're excited about, so you'll play with them. You'll get them on the table and get the stuff that you want. Because some people want stone, some people want wood, some people want scaffolding, some people want dressing, some people want minis, some people want it all. Some people want just the basics, whatever. There's no wrong way to buy, other than not buying. Right? You gotta get in on the Kickstarter now, or
Yeah.
Yeah, not buying isn't going to get you any pieces.
Yeah.
That is one thing that
Yeah.
is explicitly true.
Let's see. Any other questions?
So how did they find out about? How did they find
No,
out?
they haven't said yet. There's one person, Daniel Neruda says he's here because of Dylan.
Hey,
Oh,
Says you heard about-
Daniel,
says you heard about the stream
hello.
through you.
Hi,
Yeah.
Daniel.
bring in your posse.
Hello, I've brought
Daniel,
my
do
fans.
you have any questions?
Let's see. He asked one earlier that we
Yeah, we
answered.
already answered.
Yeah, if you-
their
if you have
question,
any
I
others.
believe.
Cork Malork's asking if we have any plans for making a triple landmark package.
Maybe we're having a hard time making an additional discount. What you can do right now is you buy a double landmark and add a single landmark, and you're getting discounts there. But we may add one in the pledge manager. Here's the thing: we hear the requests. We're seeing what we can do. We hear there seems to be a lot of people interested in a triple landmark. We hear you. We'll see what we can do. It'll be something we add in the pledge manager if we add it. So stay tuned. But we do hear you. And also, we appreciate the feedback, right? This is why we're here. We want to hear what you guys are thinking about, what you want to see more of, what you're excited about. Also, someone pointed out, hey, looks like there's too many stairs in the Wizard's Townhouse. You were right. So
Yeah.
thank you for your eagle eyes.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Love it when people discover that we messed something up.
It's amazing. We have a very sharp group of smart people who are happy to tell us when we made a mistake.
What was the
Or
footprint?
ask, hey, did you mean to do that? And then
Right.
we can say, oh, here's the logic. Or, oh, yeah, you got us.
Yeah.
It's great either way.
Okay, so Learn of Calamity, the person who said it was their first Kickstarter. I decided to pledge because I recently DM'd and had a model tree get knocked over by a monster, and it fully immersed my players, and I wanted to up the immersion, and I know this will be perfect.
I love
Amazing.
the model tree fell over and the light switch clicked. Like, wait.
Yeah, I love that it was.
We should check out our Dread Hollow trees.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
modular trees. You can pop them off and tumble them down as they go, tear them out. If you need to get in for combat, you can
Yeah.
pop them up. And
I like that.
And
That's
then
cool.
Jen Watson was asking if we would have options if you're going above like triple district, if we'd have options for further discount if people go higher than that. That would be a pledge manager thing if we do it because
We're
Kickstarter
thinking
won't let
about it.
you go higher.
well, it's a pledge manager.
Yeah, we're hearing that as well,
We're
and
hitting
we're
the ceiling
we're talking
already.
about it.
Yeah.
We need to kind of see where we land with the stretch goals and unlocks before we can.
When Kickstarter put
yeah.
the $10,000 pledge limit in Kickstarter, they didn't really anticipate a Dwarven Forge Kickstarter. And our intense supporters. It was not like they were like, I don't know, someone's gonna make a CD and they're gonna charge people $20. Like, why would they ever need to have a pledge bigger than $10,000?
Would you guys be able
Why
to add?
indeed?
Yeah.
Would you guys be able to add any dressing from the cities set, i.e., the braziers, once the project goes to the backer, goes to the pledge manager?
We may add a couple of reprints in the pledge manager. If there's stuff you're looking for, Chris, you set up a channel on Discord, right?
Yes,
Or-
on our
yeah.
Discord, I have a couple channels that are like specifically for tracking a lot of this stuff. Man, the forums are also pretty good for putting things in. Like we're looking at feedback everywhere, trying to monitor everything across
I
every
see that.
possible platform.
That is.
What is he doing?
Dylan found the magnetic
I was
picture frame.
looking back.
So
Ah.
it's gonna have a
There's
little
so
slot
many
in there to
little
hold. We're gonna have this is a water glossy, and we have a castle picture, and we have a little mylar piece you can make a mirror out of it. And you can also just print out your own.
You can
thing
print out
and
your
slide
own.
it in. Yeah, so
Also,
it'll have a little slot that'll hold it in place.
Like
right
if
now.
you're a stamp collector,
yeah, you could totally like frame your
stick a
stamps.
little
Yeah.
Put stamps in
stamp
there?
back there.
My whole like dog stamp collection.
Yeah.
Dogs. stamp collection.
Wilderness Encounter is wondering what Dylan's favorite piece is that you saw.
Oh, my favorite piece is, ooh, you know,
No pressure.
no, because
That's right.
where was it?
Are you
It's
looking
under.
for it?
It's under here,
The
right?
kitchen?
The kitchen.
Kitchen's
The
killer.
kitchen. I really like this little wood stove.
Both of those sculpted by Michelle, the queen of the mistress of minuscule.
But yeah, they're all beautiful. But I think the bookshelf might be my
I
winner.
need to glue the top. Don't worry. You didn't
Yeah.
write it. It's okay.
It's. I think it might be the winner. But it's.
Hey.
I mean, those three are really close contenders
And
for
here's the
being
thing,
so
everybody's got
rad.
different favorite pieces, which is awesome. We're doing stuff that appeals to different folks. It's
Yeah.
delightful. And Wilderness Encounter, thank you for submitting a really neat idea for the Wizards townhouse build out. Miles ran with it, and then it turned into something totally different, but was inspired by your build out, and then got stumped by a
Cool.
thing. And yeah, it was kind of neat. So it totally turned into something completely different, but it was a really it was useful grist for the creative mill.
Yeah, good job having good ideas and sharing them because that's a cool
We're
thing.
drowning in good ideas. They just
That's-
keep pouring in. It's like a waterfall, a fire hose of ideas.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's
see.
so many cool little bits. I love these little chairs.
Half barrel. What was lying around in Lowtown?
Right, little barrels. Ugh, they're
We should
so good.
probably start
exactly.
wrapping
Yeah,
up.
let's get out of here.
Oh, let's
Um,
go.
What's the story behind the Wizards Tower mod? Is there time for that? Do we have the story behind the Wizards Tower?
probably
Oh, are you just
another-
talking about us re-uploading the? We miscounted the little stairs in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did. But we're fixing it. Or we're going to take more photos. We're not going to redo the video, but we'll take new photos.
Yeah. Oh no, what you were just talking about, I guess.
Oh, Wilderness Encounter was like, hey, could you add these sets to the Wizard's townhouse to make it into like a Wizard's mansion? And we didn't, but we Miles started playing. He's like, well, what if I added this? And then I did. And I was like, oh no, but I wanted. And I was like, kind of built into thing and just kept evolving. And the
so
stuff
like
coming out.
sparked
Yeah,
like
it
that.
went down.
Yeah.
He rebuilt it like 5 times until he ended up with something that was wildly and completely different. But it was like it started the path.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Neat.
catalyst. Fun. We have our community are catalysts. They,
Yeah.
they fuel our madness. Well, and speaking of which,
Good job.
thank you all. Thank you for your support. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all your good ideas. Please keep them coming. Keep the feedback coming. We got, another 12, 11 days of this?
I think
Um,
12.
12 more days. Thanks for joining us on the ride. Speaking of thanks.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Thanks for bringing in your enthusiasm, some fresh eyes.
Yeah.
Getting to touch it and play with it and kind of understand it, and it's fun. It's always fun to see it through someone else's eyes, especially fresh. Especially this, we've been working on this for 2 years, so we get a little.
Oh my God, yeah. No, this is the coolest. I'm having the best time, and I love that we're neighbors. This is great.
You just hop over anytime.
I will.
Come into the mermaid's ice hot
Yes.
tub there.
The
Cold tub, I guess. Ice tub?
The ice tub.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's stream is going to be a painting Q&A with Hamster, one of our painters. So if you've had any
cool.
questions about the paint jobs, whether it's custom paint jobs or the paint that we're doing for this, he's going to be there to answer all that. I know people have been curious about that. He'll be
6
starting.
p.m.,
Yeah, he'll be
right?
starting at 6 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, so an hour earlier than today.
Awesome.
But we
And-
basically pushed Hobby Hang back a day.
He's going to try an alt paint scheme on roofs, right?
Yeah, somebody was wanting. They asked, "Can you do the World of Warcraft roofs?" and showed us like a picture of like these like really rich blue roofs. So he got a couple.
That'd be awesome.
He got a couple roof prototypes to try that on. So that's gonna be one of the things he does
Human
tomorrow.
blue.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Alliance blue. And then we are indeed taking the weekend off.
Good for
And
you.
then I was thinking of streaming the building of the Elven trading post, but I don't know. I don't know where it's all going to go. It could go off the rails. I think it's going to be easier just to keep build off stream. But we'll be back on Monday, on President's Day. So schools are closed on President's Day. My
Oh,
kids,
that's right.
Yeah, my kids are not in school. So I thought it would be fun. Maybe some of you will have your kids home from school and also be home. We'll bring in the Taylor kids, and we're gonna do Building with Kids episode. So yeah, we'll
That
see how
sounds
it goes.
chaotic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
6-year-old, 10-year-old.
Oh, good.
Should be lively with prototypes.
Mm-hmm.
Irreplaceable, one-of-a-kind prototypes. Could be great.
So child labor.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how it winds up going.
So that'll be like 1 o'clock on Monday afternoon. So President's Day stream.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, wish us luck.
Should be a good time.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
But
a time. It'll be fun.
All right. Well,
And we should if you've got kids, I don't know how we can signal it, but if you have kids and you want to watch, we should give priority to the kids asking questions. So like,
Sure.
preface your thing with "my kid says" or whatever, and like, or something. So they
well,
obviously no
yeah,
one would
if
ever
we
fake
tell them
that.
that's all they have to do, then people without kids are gonna.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
we'll go in the honor
No,
system.
everybody in this chat is a stand-up person who would never lie
Never-
for internet
pretend
points.
to be
That's
a
fair.
kid. For internet
No.
points. No, we want to take the kid questions first because it's gonna be fun.
Before we go, Dylan, where can they find you? What do you do?
I'm Superdillin everywhere on the internet. I design tabletop RPGs and I am a performer in tabletop APs. You can find my games. Most of them are free on itch.io. I'm Superdillin there. And you can find me as a principal character on The Atomless, which is a Starfinder podcast, and it's real rad. That's it.
And you're super Dylan here.
Superdillin
Super to have you.
everywhere.
Before we go, I just need you to know that 2 people immediately made the "my kid wants to know about modular ships" joke. So
Oh,
there
boy.
you go.
Yeah,
There you go.
Don't.
After
Yeah.
I said
poke
such
the
nice
modular
things,
shit. I know.
Yeah.
Take it all back.
All right.
Look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Good night, everybody. Thank you so
Thanks for
much.
watching, everyone.
Bye.
All right. Have a good night.